Hello, hello, my little foxies. And it is time for Nom. The short summary I have put in the description is that Nom and his group, except for infantry number 8, because infantry number 8 died by the ambush that was outside. Among the goblin tunnel areas, so before the goblin tunnels. That was when number 8
the ambush was
fallen very quickly to that ambush. Then they arrived to the distortive cave, which turned out to be a maze of some kind.
Something hunting them in the dark.
Something quick, fast, and hunting them in the dark, which has taken 2 hits. One of them being a magic missile variant. And it took them a while before Nom could actually get a Dispel Magic off. And now they have 2 rounds as they have already arrived at a room or a cavern with Fire Beetles, and the Fire Beetles have been defeated. That was when we last left off. It's a quick summary.
The quick summary.
Yes. Now we have mostly looking at a northwest and west passages to go, because all the other ones, besides the southwest, excuse me, I had it written correctly, are all variations of dead ends. The north being the most noticeable one, as it's looked like it's been carved out by hand.
Yeah.
But it stops at a dead end, like somebody gave up, or they died that way. Who knows?
Yes, but that particular passage shows signs of tooling, as if someone was trying to chisel a hallway out of it.
And Dagant and Menon are heavily injured.
Yeah.
I forgot to notate that.
Quite injured.
Quite injured. So let's see.
But you have a limited amount of time before your spell runs out, so how would you like to proceed?
Let's see. The fact that the northwest bends out of view kind of bothers me.
Oh yeah, I'll have to recheck those for you, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so it's a rugged chamber filled with multiple passageways leading away. Some of the paths look fairly shallow in what light is provided. We already had the little buggy things pop up. So as said before, the south passage seems to be a rough, stone-strewn dead end. The east passage appears to be a rounded-off section of a dead end that the beetles may have been hanging out in originally. The north appears to be an unfinished hallway. It only goes in about 10 to 15 feet before dead ending. The left, to your left, the way you came in at the south and west, is open. Obviously, you came from that direction. The west goes for about 10, maybe 15 feet before it looks like it splits into an intersection. And the north goes quite a few feet before bending northward out of view. Or I should say the northwest, excuse me.
Yes. Northwest said. Alright, so with that, I guess I'm gonna have to really take a gander on this one. Well, if one ever needs to know, I guess I can do a 1d4 to see which way I go between the two.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
You'll be rolling again soon enough.
Yeah, I will be soon enough. Alright, it's the northwest passage.
Alrighty. The bendy looking one?
Yeah, the bendy looking one. Because right now we are running out of time and we're trying to get
So you guys are maintaining your formation?
Yes.
Okay. So, again, it's Dagant, Menon, you, Kiana, number 10, number 7, and Olivia.
Yes.
In that order. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you begin trekking up the northwest passage. It bends north soon enough. It starts off at about 5 feet wide and then narrows down to about 3 feet. Then it gets to almost 2 feet wide, at which point in time it seems to maintain that width. You can squeeze through there with some effort. I mean, the bigger guys may have some trouble. And in what light is it provided? I believe it's a lantern.
Yes.
You can see that there may be the shadow of a passage to the left, i.e. the west, about 10 feet in through this 2 foot wide opening.
Well, that's very claustrophobic.
Indeed it is. Whatever was attacking you seemed big enough that it would have difficulties fitting through there.
Indeed.
But then again, it'd be hard for men on the grunt to fight efficiently in there. Anybody with relying on a shield would have to at least kind of keep that really close to their bodies and sidestep through.
Indeed.
Especially if you have backpacks and stuff of that nature.
And that is, that's looking like a mighty problem. We might have to turn back and go west.
Alrighty. You only went about 40 feet before coming to the situation. Almost 30 feet, excuse me. Turning back takes you back to the rugged-looking chamber with all the fire beetle carcasses.
Yes.
To your right is the westward passage, which you wanted to go through.
Yes.
I assume.
Correct.
And it goes about 15 feet or so before splitting into 3 other directions to go. So it's basically a 4-way intersection. You can see that to the right, which is northward, it's a rough chamber of natural origins that bounces all over the place on its way northward. Directly to the northwest is a relatively stable looking path that heads toward, let me double check something here. It heads toward what appears to be another dim glow. You can tell that dim glows north on that path and that there's another chamber or passageway to the southwest on that side. It's getting a little jumbled. But what you do note is directly to your left, the last way you could go, is signs of gore. Looks like almost black blood and possibly hoof-like marks.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's gore.
But the thing that's weird about that is when you look in that direction. Oh, thank you, Windows. Chipset drivers, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know if nobody heard that, I'm sure. Until I said something. But anyway, when you look in that direction, it's kind of disturbing because you can see that it opens up into about a 10-foot wide, in some cases 15-foot wide area that branches off immediately into 2 other directions. And the hooves it seems almost like they head toward each other and just vanish. Though at least one set of hooves is actually kind of not as gory, if you want to compare it. Some of the blood has either tapered off from the wound or some other thing.
Huh.
I'm going to count this as 1 round. You have 1 round left.
Yes.
So do you need a recap of the directions you can go?
Yes, please. Mainly where the gore hoof prints go. I've got the northwest with the dim glow.
Immediately to your left, which is southwest at this angle, is a 3-way intersection, 2 of which have hoof marks in it coming at each other. Then you realize, if you stare long enough, which I'll grant you, that there is signs of human blood having been spilt in the location on the section of the intersection that goes due south from there.
Hey, is that where a Logiton cut with all the blood of Hare?
It looks like that might be where a horribly barbed spear has pierced someone and wrenched out.
Yeah. Okay. So that's due south or due west?
If you look from where you're standing,
Yeah.
back over there. Yeah, if you look from where you're standing, the passage goes about 10 feet before coming into that intersection.
Correct.
And so which one you want? The footprints or the human blood or the two-direction footprints?
The human blood. The human blood.
Directly across the intersection to the southwest. That's where you guys would hit.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to make sure I got that direction where it was.
Right. So the northeast from that direction, or what would be on your right, has some hoof marks in it. And the southwest passage, what looks fairly familiar, has a more gorier set of hooves.
Oh, right.
Hoof prints.
Okay. And the dim glow has a southeast?
Yeah, southwest.
Oh, southwest. Okay, yep, that's right.
Sorry, almost everything going in the direction you're going now is either going to be west, north, south.
I had to correct myself. It's like, if it says northwest, it can never go east, because you're just going back on yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can if you
west,
come at something from a different angle, but yeah, you're coming from the east. So.
Yeah, if I'm coming from the east, then it's west, and it can never be east, because then I'm just looking behind me.
Fortune cookie, very nice.
Very nice. All right, there's the shadow of the southwest that leads to the dim. I say the stable northwest, since now I know that from the looks of it, that particular 10-foot, 15-foot area of a four-way intersection, which is 3 ways when you walk into it, is a death trap. Very common amongst the man.
Well, so you guys take that passage to the one that doesn't look so rough or strangely shaped.
The northwest.
It's about 5 feet wide. It travels about 10 to 15 feet. Right. When you guys get closer to the end, so at this distance with your people's spacings, Livia and number 7 will literally be in the intersection you guys just came from.
Right.
Chen, Kiana, and you have the option of being in the middle of that hallway. Dagont and Menon will definitely be at the intersection, and you can be up there too, which would be easier for me to do this.
I will be up there with Dagont and Menon for that.
So yeah, and you can come and go back and forth on that one. So as you get to the up to that section, to the right appears to be a decently. Oh, let me go ahead and get the specs in there quick. So that would be. Well, let's get the thing that's not important. To the southwest, you can see what looks like another tunnel leading off that branches off almost immediately, going essentially south and west, and possibly south and east. However, the thing of interest was that dim red glow.
Yep. Which
would be to your right, or in this case, north, as you're basically coming to look at it. Basically, just words basic again. Let me flip this up into the actual place I'm holding. Okay, coach. Oh, there it is. I put a receipt there. Literally, a receipt.
How to keep tabs on particular pages. So you're like, that's going to be interesting if they get onto that place. Oh, look, I use a receipt.
It is a Chick-fil-A receipt. All right. What appears to be ahead of you is a 5-foot tall opening that seems to grow larger as you go in. 3 passages are leading away from a drawn-out chamber. You can't make out the full dimensions because you're staring at the door. A dim red glow can be seen here and there, nestled into scattered stones at the floor of the cave. And, of course, they begin to pulse and shiver into movement.
Oh.
You see what appears to be a few more fire beetles. Well, at this point in time, you can definitely make out 2.
Yes.
Better.
I'm just going to put few fire beetles, as in, like, few more, so that I could just put 2 currently.
I wrote that too. So, yeah, you can say 2 fire beetles.
But I have a few fire beetles to add in more to my list. Oh. But with that, yeah, Nom goes, well, I guess there's more of those beetles. Oh.
You don't say.
What's worse, the room with random fire beetles in them, or the hoof print man running around? Well, I say man, but it's probably just a humanoid.
You're coming close to the end of the final round.
Yeah.
The beetles will be attacking shortly. They're scurrying in the direction. So
Exactly.
you can see the little colors on their abdomen start pulsing, going backwards as they swell up.
I did forget to mention we're all tied by a rope.
Yeah.
It's for the people who are watching here.
No. So so that you don't somehow have that discombobulation thing when the magical shenanigans return.
Yep. All right. So yes, we're getting into combat. Woo.
All right. So Mena and DaGaunt hold the spot there with their shields braced because they can't really push forward without the rest of the party moving up simultaneously. So let's go ahead and get the party initiative out the way.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So the bad guys go on 4. The Beetles go on
6.
4. There's only 2 of them. So as far as movement goes, the party that's not you goes on 6.
Yes.
6. Weapon speeds to follow. So what are you doing?
I'm not actually. I don't think I'm doing much besides getting ready to.
On 4, the needles. One of them kind of splits into a circle, and you can hear the strange gurgling sound as napalm's launched at the closest.
Oh yay, napalm!
Liquid flame goes streaming out through the air. It is trying to strike. 1 to 2, men on 3 to 4. DaGaunt, you roll. Four-sided. 1 to 2, men on 3 to 4. DaGaunt.
Here we go. 2.
So, Mena. Okay.
Yes, I rolled the 2.
Bye. That's 6. Yeah, 16. Which? Huh. I'll check the other one. I'm sure that one has the THACO listed.
You're like, okay, I need to THACO.
Sure. Yeah, that for some reason that's not listed there.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I was typing them in, so.
Oh, right. No.
Yeah, the odds of them. Oh, I see what they were doing. They were using it as just make a saving throw as they squirt fire at you. No. 16 is going to hit AC 4 off a 20 THACO, which is where I'm going with that. And he has an AC of 3. So the fire slathers up the front of his shield and begins burning, which he's like, ah.
Oh, man.
The second one launches its little squirts at DaGaunt with a 4, and it splats the side of the cave wall, igniting it.
My great response to you, just like, oh, I know how they did that. They were just like, here, saving throw. You're like, well, no.
Well, if they don't give you something that's a roll to hit, you usually get a saving throw versus it.
Right. That explains everything. That's all I gotta say.
And if a THACO is not listed, and I was recording it from that particular book, then oftentimes it's an automatic quote-unquote hit that you can make saving throw against. But if I really wanted to know, I would just go into one of the compendiums and look it up. But that's okay. I rolled a hit. Minon's shield is on fire and will likely burn for a bit as the strange biological gel is just cooking around.
Yeah.
You're still up, I assume.
I am, yes.
On 6, everybody can move. Minon tries to keep his shield away from onto them as they shout that they're moving. And then the back calls out their, yeah, okay, we know.
Yeah.
And they all move, quote unquote, as one assumes.
Absolutely.
Or at least close enough to where the fighters can get in and do some business.
Yeah.
All right, so they move in, allowing you, Dagon, and Menon to get within weapons reach of the Beetles.
Yay.
And you are faster than their weapon speeds because they have. Well, one has a 3-weapon speed, so he goes on 9, and the other one has a 5-weapon speed, so 11.
And I got a 3-weapon speed, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, but you
That's
have
right,
all your
yeah.
dexes.
I have all my dexes and stuff. Yes.
So
No, yeah. No, that's I'm going off of certain rules that we had done before.
I'm assuming you were opt.
Yes, I'm an opt. That's
Yeah.
why I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, no, I'm not even sure what's going on. All right, we're good.
Weird tangent. That's how I'm gonna label it. Here I go.
Yeah.
I stab at the one aiming for Menon, since now it's done its thing and Menon can't use the shield.
Yeah, they're kind of in close. So yeah, he's trying to keep the shield away from him because the heat's starting to build up.
Yes. So here we go for an attack. Oh,
right.
12. All right. So to my Tharko, I have to dig the character sheet a little bit. AC -2.
That hits.
Alrighty,
Yes.
yeah.
And these are small creatures, not tiny, but small.
No worries. It's a die 10 no matter how I look at it. With that, I need to pull the character sheet back out because the minimum damage is 6, and this is an 8. It's 8, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 in total to the Fire Beetle.
All right. You cleft into it with your Logiton.
Yes.
And it's... All right. So you hack into it, the shell cracks, and the blade pierces what appears to be its fire sac, and a spray of fiery fan-like projectile is spurting up towards the ceiling. You do kill it.
My instant thought process, I'm glad it's aimed at the ceiling.
And, well, it's a fan. But unfortunately, it doesn't hit anybody else as it's spraying nowhere. And it starts, raining back down. The stuff that sticks. Everything's burning in that particular location. Now, Menon's got no reach to get the one that was on Dagon, so he's going to opt his sword. Dagon goes later by chopping. With an 11 off his 16 Sacco. We see 5. Which, oddly enough, just kind of like chips off the shell of the beetle. It goes click. And it goes. The rest of the party, for the most part, is opt. Because they can't really do anything. There's a saving throw versus fire for the shield. 2 does not make. Menon's forced to kind of like shake the shield free as soon as possible because it's burning through portions of the enamel and the wood and all that other fun stuff.
Oh, that's it.
Usually shields don't just like combust. It's just that this stuff is sticking on it and burning continuously.
Yeah.
All right. So then.
Alrighty, we are ready for another. Oh, and the dispel goes and vanish.
Yes, the dispellation or the dispel, and basically you just feel the strange distorted energies spill back into the place around you. In fact, the back's partially confused for a moment as they seem to become discombobulated, a little dizzy.
It's back.
Alrighty. So initiative for the party again. Your back half is opt.
Here we go. I rolled a 6 again.
I got a 1 this time.
Well, I move on 3.
All right. Well, the beetle in front of the gaunt, lurches at him, trying to bite with its little mandibles. 17. That's going to be AC 3, which misses him because he's wearing much better armor. It scrapes against steel just like right underneath the shield. It bites at his greaves. Okay.
It's like I'm an ankle biter. Yum, 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 yum.
And then you go.
Yes. And I just envisioned the fire beetle being an ankle biter.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Here we go.
Something like that.
I get 2 attacks, but I stabby at the one that's on the gaunt.
Alrighty. The last remaining.
Yes. Oh. AC 0.
Oh, that will hit. 5-4.
Yeah. Here we go. Now for the damage. 5, 6, 7, 8 total.
That hacks into it. I need to make it save throw. This one's sack does not get punctured. Both beetles are now flayed into. One's still burning. The ceiling's burning. The shield's on the ground burning. The one that you hacked open is twitching and sputtering around in kind of like a quarter circle. You can see kind of that bulbous, glowing sack wriggling around until it slowly starts to stop moving.
Of course, Nam is looking at this guy like, if we had the time, I would harvest the one that's not open, but...
That's not a very good idea. Kiana says, well, we have all the time in the world. Since that strange distortion has returned, I suggest we take care of those wounds that we were letting to go, because we needed to quickly do something before that energy went wet, before that energy returned. The energy has returned, and we have learned nothing from it. So,
and then
he said something. The gun's like, fine, defensive circle. Everybody kind of filters into the room. And you were saying, sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's just as while they were talking, I mark the wall with the Lashitong.
Alrighty. So, yeah, this room has 3 directions you can go from. The one you came in, obviously. To the north and east is kind of a rounded one that sort of leads away. And to the west is a 5-foot wide one that tapers down to about 3 feet.
All right.
Before twisting out of view as well.
Yes.
The stone's getting a little monotonous, or at least it was. Now it's really hard to dwell. So since there was a lot of quick activities trying to deal with people's wounds, Kiana's like, well, damn it. I can't do any healing or herbalism type stuff because the wounds are already closed. They're just not because of potions. Yes. So there's still deep tissue damage and whatnot where they had basically made a stop yet. So you're gonna do an encounter check on a 6-sided.
Absolutely, I will do that.
While doses are being poured down to Gaunt and then on his local or throat, essentially.
Yeah.
Dagon has a sliding visor, and Manon's is, I believe it's an open face.
Yes, because I don't remember Minon having a closed helm of any kind. I know Dagon's because he lifts it and he brings it back down, because that was like every single time to go do something like, okay.
All right. The potion healing seems to have done the gauntlet. Good.
Ooh,
so did you roll that 6-sided?
I did. I was waiting for the moment to speak. It's a 1.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, as the gaunt's being handled, everybody must roll a 10-sided for surprise.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The gaunt is strangely not surprised. Menon is strangely not surprised. Kiana is technically surprised.
Oh my goodness, I rolled a surprise for once.
Number 10 is not surprised. Number 7 is not surprised. Livia is surprised.
I rolled a 1.
All right. I hear that. You sound surprised.
I am.
So roll a 6-sided, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Well, you just roll a 6-sided.
Yeah, I'll just roll it and I'll tell you what I got. I rolled the 3.
All right, so that's 2 to 3. All righty. There's a sudden bestial like howling sort of mournful sound. But seems frustrated. And as people's eyes are drawn towards the passage that it seems to be coming from, a large spear plunges out of the darkness. Let's see.
I guess I was surprised how quick it was.
You were just trying to see. You went, oh, it's coming from that way.
Yep.
And then you were like, well, maybe it's behind us. And then it like, nah, I'm actually in front of you. You know, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No need to explain it.
Okay, I have a feeling that there's going to probably be a stone skin going in a minute. Well, we will find out. What's your song? So you're like, wait a minute, that's me.
Yeah, I instantly just went, wait.
Let's say it's -3.
Stone skin.
Yeah, you get impacted by this spear, which you'll still need to make a strength check. Well, actually, a dex check, because you're not trying to fight against it.
Yeah, definitely a dex check, because that is... Oh! 2, I made.
You get planted with a spear, which hits you as if hitting a statue, but you don't weigh the same as a statue.
No.
You go flying off your feet about 3 feet back before you're caught by a not-so-surprised Menon. Who's like, the beast, it's that way! Livia's surprised, but 7 and 10 are not. 7 will try, since it's got a clear shot, try and shoot down the passage that the spear came from.
That's enough of a...
And that's a crit. That'll probably cause a little bit of a pain.
Woo!
It's a light quarrel, so 6. 2, great. It takes 4 points of damage.
I mean, I'm still impressed with the crit, despite the...
Yeah, no, he hit whatever it was. And you hear that kind of strange, almost bovine sound. And then it gets really quiet again. How strange.
How strange. But the hood is definitely down, because I do not envision that hood staying up with that impact. Oh.
Yeah, you're just like, Menon managed to catch you. And kind of like, huh. Well, that wasn't me, because he was caught kind of flat-footed. He was pulling a potion out, going, which one is it? Which one?
That's a good point. Oh, man. But Nam does start to regain his footing as he's like, okay, I must have set myself of too high of expectation about where it could come from. My hearing must not be good anymore.
Nothing's good about this place as far as detecting things evil.
Good point.
Sorry, that was DaBun.
Oh, well, and I was responding because I know that sound did not work.
I just wanted to make sure you knew it wasn't me just being an asshole. So let's see, 18 plus 9, okay, 18 plus 7. So, all right, well, Venom looks considerably better.
Oh, thank goodness for the stone skin.
Yeah. I was like, who's it going to kill? Is it going to kill a priest? Is it going to no. Yes, it's you.
and that because at full, when I'm not surprised,
yeah,
I would have had like a -1, so it would have hit past.
It would have hit either way.
One,
yeah, it's -3.
Yeah, it would have hit either way. That's why I was like, looked over, like, yeah, that's a stone skin.
Well, you have enough of a reaction adjustment. You might have been able to react if you weren't surprised.
Yeah,
like
but
you
I
did the
was
one time. These other people were either in other situations surprised or didn't have a reaction.
Yeah.
7, though, had a good area. They had the crossbow out because they were encircling the location and was able to take a shot. So, and I'm pretty sure if you had not been surprised, you could have reacted before.
Oh, yeah.
Or waited until. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's all said and done.
That's all I'm saying. Okay. So the healing seems to have taken place. The rope is checked by Olivia. She's like, okay, so we're still all attached. But you guys, part of the ceiling has finally burnt out.
Oh, good.
And the shield is kind of cooking on its own volition. It'll go out pretty soon anyway because the parts that were rendered, flammable in a particular way are about to be completely. And of course, the floor has also burnt out.
Yes.
Or I should say the wall is also burnt. All right, so.
Okay.
So that's great. What are we doing now, buddies? No,
I was going to rewrite on a new fresh page for those passages you were talking about.
You need to re-mention them?
Yes, please.
In the chamber that you're at, there's three ways. The way you came in, which is the south passage. To the northeast is a rather circular passage that bends out of you. And to the west is your typical cavern tunnel that tapers down to about 3 feet wide before turning sharply out of view.
Okay, what was the one that turned sharply out of view? Sorry, I was in the middle of
writing. There was two of them that did. You're talking about the circular one, or you're talking about the one that tapers down to 3 foot wide? They both taper out of view.
That's the details I'm missing. What was the north? I think it was the northeast, you said?
It's northeast is a circular.
All right. Yeah, okay. I need to mark that as circular. Circular.
Yeah, it's kind of smooth, like maybe the Beatles have been.
Yeah, so now I need the one that's not.
And circular. The one that's not, it starts off at 5 feet wide, tapers down to 3 feet wide, and bends out of view. If you had to guess, it's turning southward.
Okay. Southward. Okay, that works. Sharp turn. There we go. I strangely have a feeling that I don't think it matters which way we go entirely, because now the maze is back up. So we can
well, who knows? Maybe you'll actually get to go the way you plan.
True.
Maybe.
Especially the circular one, because of how you describe it, does make it sound like the Fire Beetles came from there.
It seems like they may have used it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So I think the 5 foot to... Well, no, the 5 foot to 3 foot would be too tight for us to fight.
Well, 3 foot, you can make single file. 2 foot, it was pushing it.
Yes. Okay. No. Yeah. Because I was.
I mean, your average doorway is a little over 3 feet.
Yeah, that's why I suddenly clarified. I looked over at the door and went, "Oh wait, no, yeah, that works."
Maybe 4, but
it's close enough for me to be like, okay, no, that works.
You don't have to go that way. You will definitely be 100% single file. I mean, right now you're staggered, almost single file.
Yeah.
Except for where you're forced to be single file.
Correct.
And you guys are probably going to be wrapping around, since some of these tunnels are very abrupt and short and start splitting up again.
Absolutely.
So who knows?
So I think going for the 5 foot to 3 foot sharp turn. Well, I put sharp turn, but
yeah, it's a 3 foot wide tunnel that you guys enter into, and that's where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to end up rolling me an 8-sided.
Yep, I had a feeling.
As you begin to enter into the passage, everything seems nice and normal.
And then here it comes. 7.
Okay. You guys find yourselves kind of dizzy, not necessarily turned around, but you're not really sure if you have been. Once the strange distortion goes away, you find yourself standing at the opening of a southward tunnel. Back behind you is a couple other passages that go different ways. And the party's jumbled up kind of behind you.
Yeah,
So you're pretty sure you've been to this intersection, but Right now, you're facing. Well, since I'm not having you roll, you're facing south or
Yeah.
south. Yeah, pretty much south. It opens up into a roughly 10 to 15 foot wide intersection with what appears to be. Not much else I can tell you. My bad. This is that other intersection. Never mind.
Yeah, the one that we left after seeing.
Looking inside, there's a passage that heads southeast, narrowing down to almost 2 feet wide. And to the direct west is a 5 foot wide passage that seems to branch in a couple different directions. Check something real quick.
Oh, we're lost again.
At that point in time, you're starting to think, here, or we probably have.
We might have been here and I have not marked it.
Maybe.
So I'll mark the wall to my right. Just the longiton.
Right.
And then we'll go forward. Or essentially to the not 2 foot path.
Okay, so you're taking the only other way out.
Yeah, the only other
Okay.
way out.
All right, you head to that particular area. On the other side is a Y intersection. At the far end of directly ahead of you, or at the end of the west tunnel, you can see an almost 1 foot wide crack in the wall that's giving off a faint light. However, to your immediate left is a 5 foot wide passage that moves through the strange distorted gloom, providing what looks like access to possibly 3 more tunnels, maybe 4.
Yep.
Menon's like, huh, that's new. Feeling a little naked without his shield because it's back there smoldering somewhere.
That is new. That is new.
Yeah, but it's incredibly small. The gun snorts. Well, at least we can go look and see what it is. Too bad we don't have a rogue. Or a scout.
A scout, definitely.
Well, if you quit breaking them. I beg your pardon. Like, yeah. Gift from the God King, then you let it die. So, he didn't seem all that useful. Of course he's not. He's dead. You have to be alive to be useful.
Knob's keeping a straight face.
Besides, he dangles the rope. Don't we all have to kind of cram down that way? He says, well, the rope's length and the way we're gathered, the back end of us is going to be at this intersection. He points right on the other side of the passage you're going to be heading into.
Yes.
Well then, what are we doing there? Advisor? You are the one that is learned of these strange mystical powers and stuff.
Well, at the current moment, we do have something that is new. This is somewhere we have not seen before. He marks the floor in the process. We'll go ahead and see if we can get anything from the dim light section, but we're going to have to be careful in case it doesn't go to that location and we appear somewhere else in this maze. We have to keep that in mind.
You guys begin heading forward.
Yes.
Your intention is to examine the 1 foot crack with the faint light.
Yes.
Roll an 8-sided if you would be so kind.
I will. What will it be today? It is another 7.
As you're moving, there's that strange sort of blurring of your vision. You feel, once again, dizzy. It's becoming commonplace, but for those it's constantly happening to, it's kind of turning their stomachs a bit. You can see ahead of you appears to be a passage to the right, which is, as you get your bearings, west. Directly ahead of you is a couple other passages, one heading southwest or southeast, and one heading northwest, and one heading southwest.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
But there is a horrific snort from behind.
Here it comes.
And surprise check.
I will roll now.
Take on to surprise. Surprise for the dot.
7.
Iana is not surprised this time.
Not surprised.
Number 10 is not surprised by 1. Number 7 is surprised with the 1. And Livia is not surprised with the 7. Alright, so it's doing its thing first because you are on the other side of the party from it this time.
Exactly.
And whatever you do, you would have to do through the entire party. So
exactly.
you can't make out what's going on. You hear it. You hear thundering hoof-like sounds. And
happen all over.
Livia goes basically in a shrill voice, here it comes, and fires the crossbow bolt at it. Ooh. 7 at this point in time is turning. Both of them get caught a little bit off guard. Her shot is a 9, which misses it, or if it did hit it, it just pissed it off a lot.
A lot. Who would have known?
It barrels into the back of the party. The spear is leading towards 7, which will hit, of course. It's -5.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case his normal chainmail and shield and helmet could somehow stop that.
I don't think so.
Which it cannot. So the spear plunges in for the. I actually get to do damage this time. D8 points. So he takes 15 points of damage from the spear. And that's times 2 for the charge. So
no,
he is down. She gets the horns potentially. And that's 18. It's armored class. Where'd it go? That's -10. That hits. She gets blasted by horns. Those 1d6. 8 plus 6 is 14 times 2. Okay. Yeah. She's at full hit points. All right, so the back gets hit pretty hard. The forward momentum is blocked by her trying to brace, and you can hear her grunt. 7 makes a sharp cry and goes completely silent, and 10 kind of pushes back. You get to go. You can see it's there. It's hulking. It dedicated a charge.
Oh, my goodness.
The hallway is taller than you expected. Since the ceilings have been gloomy, you hadn't really noticed. But there's this towering minotaur back there with 7 completely skewered on a spear. And Livia is caught on a horn, which he shakes, and she goes down.
All right. If I can move up there quick enough, I might do a cold shot for its head. If I can get up there quick enough. He seems to be very fast.
Well, he's very fast, but he charged this time, so that's a full.
Point.
That was a dedicated attack. Every single other attack has been just kind of like I lean in through the magic and thrust.
All right,
and
yeah.
then,
so I will actually move my way down to be able to launch a tong him in the face.
All right, you're going for a cold shot. All right, so you have to go past Kiana and 10. So I need you to do a strength check because you're about to drag Menon off his footing.
Oh yeah, there.
You guys are on rope.
Yeah,
so. Strength check.
I'm about ready to freaking do something not wise.
Tell me how much you make your strength by.
2. I made my 17 strength by. I lost count again. I think 12.
You rolled a 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ace, that's 15. You did it by 15.
Okay, yeah, 15. My bad. My
bad. So anyway, yeah, no, you go running to get their thing there. The rope goes taut, and instead of getting jerked backwards suddenly, Menon gets jerked in your particular direction. He was like, what the? He was partially turning in the first place, and so he falls over. If he misses his dex, he falls over. I know he has Menon as a character. He's got a dex somewhere.
He does. somewhere.
Move these dice off the way. Where is your thing?
As a player, I feel bad, but as a character, he's like, I'm about ready to stab this thing in the face.
You don't have to feel bad as a player. These are all NPCs.
Well, that doesn't mean I can't feel bad for my NPCs.
That's true. That's true. He started off with a name though. He didn't earn it. Okay. he was the third.
I mean, yes.
Dexterity of 14. I rolled 5. He makes so he doesn't actually fall over, but he's staggered out of position, and he couldn't attack anything over there.
Yeah. Here I go. Stab it for its face with a cold shot. I get a -1 to my die roll. And I have a faculty of 13. So, here we go. Oh, 15. Hello, hi. Oh, wait, no. So if I have... okay, no. I got something a little wrong. I don't have my... There it is. I have a 15th tackle. The 13th's modified. So here we go. 15th tackle. I rolled a 15. -1 is a AC 1 for its head.
AC 1 for its head.
Yes.
Back to where it's supposed to be. Sorry, like flipping through like literally 10 pages.
I understand.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, you managed to catch it. Roll damage.
All right, it's a D10 for larger than man size. So here we go.
Yep.
Almost maxed. Almost maxed. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 total.
It's crowded, yet somehow you bring your weapon down hard, crunching into its skull, doing how many again?
14.
Okay. It bashes into it. You can see bits of bone fracture as parts of its woolly-looking head cave in, but its teeth set. You can see large red eyes rolling in your direction.
Oh, I know. I'm like, hello.
Alrighty. 10's bracing. Huh?
I was like, did I do that? Yes.
Almost killed it. It's a very upset creature. Alrighty. So, probably dead. Definitely dead. Managed to hold off the beastie a little bit. You didn't attack. Kiana is like, oh, look, I got some play now. And carefully tries to go around one side and then the other and goes, there's no space. Can't help her. Oh, well, I'll just be over here praying.
I feel bad because you can't reach it right now.
Yeah, the hallway would normally have enough space for you guys to squeeze by. It's about 5 feet wide. But there is this massive body. There's Livia laying on the ground. Number 10's braced up against the thing that charged in. There's a body, and then there's you. So it's kind of a full house there. Nobody in the front end can go unless they're going to try and do something else. Menon's holding himself up, and the Gaunt's like he braces to watch what has suddenly become the rear, just in case something else is out there.
Yeah.
And so we go into an initiative round.
Whoa, hello. Ha ha. Oh, look, I rolled a 2.
Right. So, what do you do?
I go and if I move too much, I'll be pulling men on even more. So I stab it in the head again.
All right, called shot.
Called shot. Yep. This time it's. Oh, got this all wrong. So it's 15 for. So AC 4.
AC 4.
Yes.
I'm looking. On the dot. You hit again?
Again. Oh, minimum damage. That's 6.
Alrighty. Let's see. 6, you say?
Yes, 6.
Alrighty. Okay. All right, you hammer into it again, and it just kind of like slumps, putting more of its weight on 10, who needs to make a strength check.
10, please move.
You think you can see one eye kind of rolling in the opposite direction. The other one seems to not just be closed, but part of the bone around it has shattered and fragmented. There's your blade has actually chipped in there and caused some significant damage to the eye on that side. Again, the weight of the spear type of the bladed staff is great, but it's not like you're crushing it with a hammer.
No,
it's kind of like you're doing a leverage on an axe.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
But it does slump over. You have definitely taken an eye, and it seems to take a massive shuddering breath and almost crushes 10 with his body weight. But 10 has got a shield brace and is on one knee. That was one attack.
Yes.
What are you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna probably, actually ensure if I have the capability of moving 7, but I'm probably just gonna stab it in the head again.
Well, 7's dead and is in between 10 and the beast. Well, kind of in between 10 and the beast's feet, and kind of partially.
Okay, I wanted to
hanging
make I wanted to make sure I knew where the location of 7 was. That's all. Telling you where it was.
So
I stabbed it in the head again.
All right. Yeah, you just spin the logic on and stab it, giving it a good stapling.
Yes. Just to ensure I know it's dead.
Much to your relief, it shouts some sort of strange twist between a baying sound and some words, and then it slumps again. You're like, it's probably dead now.
It's probably dead now. And then, I'll use my movement to help 10 out from under its weight.
Alrighty. I have a couple of con checks to make real quick.
Yes.
That's a fail. That's a great system shock.
Because we might not be able to make it to her in time.
All right. It would have been helpful if Kiana could have got to her, like, the round he tried to get to.
Yeah, I know.
Which is fine. It's how things go.
It does.
Alrighty, so yeah, you can easily get 10 out from underneath it. Well, maybe not. Let me check.
Yeah, 7.
You're going to be, with his help, you're going to be displacing the upper section of probably about 600 pounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a roll of strength for that.
So he's got his shield kind of braced over there, and if you both work together, there's modification to the strength check as he's trying to slide it off of him.
Yeah, so I've got a 17 strength to go with him.
I don't have his strength rolled, so because he's not named yet, he has what would be the average strength of the trainee at this point in time is 13. It's high average.
So yeah.
Make his with a 2. How's yours doing?
17 on the dot.
Okay, adjusted for his strength with the 2 modifier. There's a great deal of effort, and you can kind of hold it up, but if he stops helping you, it's going to fall on him. So, at least for this round, you're shaking and he's pressing. Technically, he can't even... neither of you can deadlift this thing.
No.
Your max press won't do it.
No.
But he himself, by himself, was just kind of wedged with his shield on the floor. And now that if he moves it too much, he'll probably just be pinned.
Correct.
Kiana's like, would you like me to tend to... Because if you want me to tend to them, you need to be out the way. But this round's over for that.
Yes, yes.
She was shaken off against the wall, so pinned between its shoulder area and the wall. So she's about 4 feet away, slumped with basically large horn perforation going through her rib cage. You're like, I don't know, It looks like it might have missed her spine, but you're not really a doctor.
No,
so.
yeah, no, I'm an herbalist, not a doctor. So yeah.
And I'm an herbalist, not a doctor. And it would take actual checking for a lot of that. Okay, so Menon tries to get back there and said, Kiana could go. Not if I want to try and help the girls. Menon's like, well, we could help move the minotaur. No, you can't. Have you seen how wide the passage is? We're all tied together. It's ridiculous. Stay where you are. Anyway, you can do it. He claps.
Yes.
All right, new initiative.
Yeah, because it is the attempt of trying to get things to move.
Have one more chance to stabilize.
Okay, 4. So, roll the 4.
All bad things happen and good things happen on 4, except for your movement.
Except for my movement.
But you can't share a lift without him lifting. So you have to wait till he goes on 4.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do, as I should at the start of the round, is roll a stabilization.
Yes.
Well, I wish that was an attack roll, but that's
not good. That's not a good sign when you say, "Oh, I wish that's an attack roll."
I really do. Really do. Alrighty. Well, that was the beginning of the round. All right. So on 4, you and this unnamed number 10 guy.
Number 10 guys.
On 3, try to do your thing. He rolls his strength, which is going to fail. He missed like 4.
Oh, 11. I made with 6.
You guys are still in no way able to actually move this thing. In fact, you're probably going to have to like drop it or ease it down so that you can make a different grab at it.
I will ease it down to make a different grab at it.
This guy failed his by like 4. So if he had your strength, he'd have made it on the dock.
Yeah, I do ease it down.
So he's like, okay.
Let me get it at a different angle because we need to move this quickly.
It's not really like breaking him or bruising him; it's just constricting him in ways. So the shield, he's got it at an angle. Hopefully, it's still in position. It is. So it's the thing that's been saving the whole time. The shield's braced and partially buckled, but not snapped between him, the floor, and the minotaur.
And the minotaur.
The minotaur. No, whatever you want.
So I do go for a different angle with my attack. Move my attack side.
All right, so you can now use attacks to try again, but you'll be doing it alone.
Yep, here we go.
Which means it's going to be practically impossible. You need to roll a 1.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish that.
You can. There's a chance in 20 to hit a 1.
Yeah. No, I got a 9 though.
Yeah, you guys are finagling this thing. You get it enough to where if you step out the way and let it just sag on him for a couple rounds, Kiana can get past and check out.
I will do that, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Oh! What are you doing?
Just so Kiana can get past me.
Stop whining. If you're injured, I'll take care of you. I need to see if that... Oh.
She didn't make it.
As well, being able to put your fist through her body at the angle that it went is not a good sign. And the portion of her body that got smashed against the wall could use some setting of bones. And life would probably be useful.
I was waiting for that part.
Oh, well, I was hoping you would take the hint.
I've already had...
And then Menon tries to help you out because he can now get up there. He says, all right, I'm with you. Let's move her. Hit him. It. I don't know what it is yet because it's not rolled.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. That's not going to work. I rolled... You know how you have holes in notebook paper?
Oh, no.
It rolled into that, and I don't know what number it is. So I'm going to have to roll again. Strength check. A 1. He could almost move it himself, surprisingly.
17. I still made it under the 17 decks. That's
strength.
Yeah, strength. Strength. Sorry. 17 strength. The dex is
I know what you meant, but you have to make your words.
Yeah, no.
That's okay. He has a 17 strength too. Between you, you finally get it kind of peeled back because now you're trying to figure out how you're to roll it. So he braces it up with you enough to get that guy to actually squirrely his way out.
Yes.
And that's what happens. And then he's like, "Can we just drop this thing now?"
Yes. All I wanted
And
was to get him
it slumps to the floor. Bits of gray matter and other stuff just leaking out of its head like snot.
Well, okay, we've lost 2 people to this.
Yes, and it's surprising. Kiana says, it's surprising that we haven't lost more. With the amount of attacks it's done with that horrible thing. He's pointing at the long shaft of a black barbed spear.
Yes.
So,
Oh, look at that. We've gotten the miniature.
it says you have killed a minotaur. A minotaur.
Yeah.
Minotaur. It's King Minos. No, it's King Minos. No, it's not. It's Minos. It's a Minotaur. Let us fight.
I'll do.
Ask the Greeks. They know.
I'll do a quick intermission for restrooms and stuff.
Oh, okay. Lobby time. Huh?
Yeah, lobby time.
All right, so this should be exciting. You did get a Minotaur or Minotaur.
It doesn't matter. We call it how we say it normally.
Let's go. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's go lobby. That's not actually a word. This lobby's not a. Give it a
And we are back.
Welcome back. Who's the other me? Okay.
Alright, so yes, Olivia and number 7 have passed. It's gonna get a little difficult with their bodies tied to the ropes. What I will take note, what I will look around for though is the magics, the distortion.
You do notice as soon as you're looking for it that it seems to have evaporated at the death of the creature.
Oh, we don't
that strange distortion in the air and the added gloom. There are aspects of the lighting that was part of the disturbance that are gone now, so it's pretty dark except for lantern light.
Yeah.
And just cause, roll me a 20-sided.
Ooh, I will roll a 20-sided. 20-sided. 10.
Okay. Anyway, I'll give you a description of the hallway again.
Yes.
Okay, you're standing at you're facing the opposite direction now. So back behind you, obviously with Livia's corpse, number 7's corpse, the minotaur's corpse, the passage that goes on 10, 5, 10, about 20 feet, giving it more than enough space to charge for once.
Yeah.
To the left of on the wall on the left, about 10 feet past you, is a 5-foot wide passage. At this angle, that 5-foot wide passage seems to give it off a faint light. All the way down the hallway, you can see what might be an T-intersection. Now, the way you were facing before had basically 3 other directions to go.
Yeah.
And you guys were just outside of another one that turns in the same direction, other one giving off light. Now, that one giving off light that I mentioned is facing the west.
Okay, yeah, so this is... Yeah, so that's the west. So that's also the west that we were about to go to.
It seems likely that this entire hallway was the one that you were not going to head down, but you had seen. You're just looking at it in reverse.
Okay. How very interesting.
How very interesting.
Nam will suddenly take notation of... Because he's like, wait, these are just... That's the room that we just left. He gestured fast.
It's the hallway.
The hallway. Sorry.
You were planning to head to the 1-foot wide crack to look at stuff.
All
the way at the end of this hallway that you're facing right now, that direction.
Yeah.
The very left of that T intersection would be heading there.
Yes.
So yeah, you're down the hallway. You didn't plan to go down.
That's what Nam was trying to say.
Sorry, I heard room, and I'm like, this is not.
That's why I keep saying rooms instead of tunnels.
Tunnel, hall.
So I
passage.
I keep saying room instead of those. So.
Well, I know you like to shake it up a little bit. You're like the door. Let's go to the door. The door. I opened the door.
Anyway, but Nam goes, oh, this is the. This connects to the hallway that we were going to go look at that faint light.
It seems likely. Now we'd have to do some shuffling. What are we going to do about our friends? One of them is now pinned under the Minotaur's body, and the other one is Livia.
Yeah, I need to think of that one.
He says, well, first you might need this. He hoists up the sword. I take it that was, you were talking about a scabbard that one time that I was like, is it on that sword?
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, the sword and the scabbard, because she was using the crossbow at the time.
Yes, Nam does carefully take the short sword back. Since that was his.
Right. Yeah, so he's like, that looks shiny, you might want that. Well, I'll take it in the name of the god King.
Not this one.
Gilgamesh, it definitely belongs to him. It'll come to him eventually.
Exactly.
You're like, no, it belongs to me. Well, mortals.
It's all I said was exactly. It will come back to you when the time comes.
So what shall I do about her? I mean, we can't just hoist her around, but I've grown kind of fond of this person. What should we do? We could chop her head off and bring it with us. That just sounds like a bad idea.
No.
Oh, calm down, then. What else are we going to do? Drag her about on a litter? Also, I've heard there's some value in the pieces of minotaur bodies, since there's some sort of arcane creation or something of that nature.
Yes.
DaGaunt says, well, we're going to go ahead and consolidate here. Who's injured? Nobody's injured? Yes, they're dead. Oh. Kiana, take a moment. I'm on the edge. And then you can see the gilded mask turn and then tilt slightly as if to be like, oh, how far can I push you? But that's all you get out of it. It's a gilded mask. It doesn't have its expressions. You can just imagine them.
Yeah, but
he's kind of a prick.
Non's just kind of like, yes, we've lost Livia and number 7.
We're like, I don't know about him. He's underneath Minotaur.
Yeah,
Minotaur. 10 just goes, yes, that.
10,
I thought you had an open face helm. I'm wearing a new one.
Yeah, 10 is freed up, so luckily
he's kind of there.
Seems that 10 might only suffer bruising from having to support.
He might have some muscle tearage and whatnot. I mean, not significant enough to, like, I don't know, kill him.
Right.
Or not significant enough to, like, render him incapable of moving. But he's going to feel it for probably a week afterwards without healing.
That's what I'm saying, is the, like, he's not going to be disabled from it, you know.
Some of his bones may have grown as they tried to keep from getting smooshed. Which human bones could take quite a bit of a pounding, and then sometimes they just can't. So,
and
anyway,
this is one of those cases where it just can.
So let's see: DaGaunt, Menon, Kiana, and you and 10 get the roll 20 cards.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get?
Oh, I was supposed to roll something? Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize I was supposed to roll something.
You're like, yes! 20-sided.
Oh!
I listen to people who get to roll 20-sided.
Okay, I didn't actually hear that aspect. My bad.
You were just like, I am filtering it out.
17. No, I was writing.
You were listening to Tina Turner, weren't you? No, I'm kidding.
No, I just had writing down who is still alive at Hare.
All right, list off your stats. I know your strength's 17. Your dex is what?
19.
Your constitution?
16.
Okay, your intelligence?
19.
Wisdom?
15.
Charisma?
14.
Perception?
13.
Okay. Anyway, I got those down. Thank you.
Yeah, so I rolled the 17.
Yeah. I heard that word. So we're back down to you guys. There was that banter that's not banter. Kiana kind of doing her thing. You guys have no. I can change it from here.
Oh,
well, you can change it from there.
Well, yeah. I was like, I was just gonna skip it because Tina Turner is in fact bleeding through the microphone.
Oh, I can't hear it. So.
I can. That's why I was breaking.
Oh, so you just heard the police. I would close the door, but he's sleeping in here, so I could probably get away with closing it.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Certain pitches can get through this.
Oh yeah. I was just letting you know that Tina Turner was in fact coming through.
I can't hear you because I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because the police. Message in a bottle.
Yes, it's playing.
Anyway.
There we go.
So you guys are having your conversation. Things are going nowhere quickly. No one's injured. They're just dead.
Yeah, no one's visibly.
Kiana's kind of like, Menon's like, he wants a souvenir. That's kind of gross. The Gaunt would also like to take her body out of here.
Yes. I'm in agreement of getting the bodies out.
And then Kiana's like, now I know we haven't done anything the last few times, but I do believe a long while back I warned you about leaving bodies laying around.
Yes.
Oh, you did?
We left.
Oh, well, sorry, DeGaunt. It wasn't you. It was the other group.
Yes, well, we did leave 8.
We do have cultists around here that may or may not be able to utilize the corpses of our companions.
Yes, and we did leave 8 behind in our hurry to...
Yes, that was outside, and I agree, but we could pick him up on the way out. This one we would be dragging around throughout the entire thing.
Yes. Well...
You feel a slight tremble, and some dust tumbles down from above. Well, that's not disconcerting.
Oh, it's caving in. There is just a set of, like, slow realization, because the spell might have been keeping this place together.
It was just a tremor.
It was just a tremor.
Let's do what we do. So at this point in time, let's see, Kiana, the Gaunt, and you get to roll a die 20.
Alrighty.
Gaunt, okay, and you.
I rolled a 12.
All right. Well, during this conversation and staring at Livia, then looking up the ceiling and going, then turning back to them, and DeGaunt's kind of like, well, no, nothing's going to happen. Just relax. And you're like, no, something's going to happen. You catch a little bit of a glint out of the lantern light that seems to be sticking out from underneath the minotaur. 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 You're not sure what it is, but it's glinting. And it seems to be some sort of thin strip that's going through the mane-like substance of its thick, muscular neck.
Oh, is it magical?
I don't know. Have you looked?
I'm
You're like, I looked to see if it's magical.
I'm looking to see if it's magical. Yes, my curiosity is it magical?
Right. Well, not exactly. The long black barbed spear appears to be enchanted. There appears to be a leather cord, and you think you can see keys tied to it.
Okay, I get the leather cord, thinking about the keys, since the leather cord is not magical. Yes, I get it.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess the Minotaur was actually not supposed to be large in mass size, but it doesn't matter because you do same damage.
I do the same.
So Minotaur is a huge bulk, being 6'6", thickly muscled with a black mane and 2-foot long horns. Chainmail coat hangs from powerful shoulders, and a long spear rests easily to hand. Would have been the description had you found it without it finding you.
But it found us.
But it found you, so all you saw was this horribly dark thing lurking and shrieking through the passages, making horrible sounds, drawing you, or in this case, maybe herding you away, or whatever. Or you didn't care. You're like, oh, I hear it. Get ready. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's pretty much the get ready. It's coming.
So, what would you guys? Oh, okay, so will you guys be doing anything about Livia and Seven, or no?
I was thinking we probably would, because we're not thinking about leaving the bodies here.
Okay.
Okay, Seven, I don't know if there's much of Seven left.
Seven had chunks of it ripped out, but he's kind of smashed. He's still his body parts are contained within his hauberk and clothing, but his rib cage and everything else is pretty much like
he's
deflated. Because he was, first of all, horrifically stabbed, probably through the heart.
Yeah.
And then smashed bodily at a full charge from this bull-like creature into the shield of 10.
Yeah.
Before kind of smearing out underneath. And then the Minotaur was then summarily dropped on him afterwards, so he might be rather
I don't
thin.
think there's much of him left to carry.
He may not be able to be turned into anything, unless it's like a vengeful spirit.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I think that
Someone might be sitting there with little glue and slowly piecing him together. This will be something someday. I'm building a skeleton out of toothpicks.
So I don't think there's much of Seven we can get out of this.
Kenneth says, well, we can't burn them. And if we're worried about this place collapsing, that's a thing. And we could anoint her body with holy water, say a few prayers, and I don't know, stick a silver bolt down her throat or something. She has something like that, right? Iron silver thing.
Yeah.
Or we can fashion some sort of strange loopy thing and drag her around through the tunnels. Well, now at first, Menon's kind of like, yeah, we can just take her along in a lean-to or something. But then when it's described like that, he's mortified. You can see his expression. He's wearing an open-face helmet. He just kind of like, yeah, we could, what? Yeah, just drag her around through the tunnels until we decide to go back to camp.
No, it's kind of like, yeah, because we're not going back to camp until we at least get some of this situated.
Dagon says, I need a realistic thing here. Are we putting her in a sack? Are we tying something up? Or are we doing what the priest suggested and leaving her here with some sort of blessing, hoping that his deity, no offense, what, you're calling it a god is offensive? I don't know. You're calling it isn't offensive? It is a title.
It's a title.
It is a man of great renown. It is a god. What else would you call it? Yeah, okay.
I'm looking through my papers right now, so I, as a player, am actually...
Yeah, no, I'm going to give you some time to poke around. There's enough equipment between the people to fashion a rope.
Yeah.
She has a cloak. They have bedrolls on the bottom of their packs, so she could be wrapped in a blanket. Kiana is capable of sewing wounds closed, so he may be able to stitch her in, and then you guys can kind of ferry her around.
I think, yeah, we're going to probably have to use her.
But I will let you. I'm going to let you look and see if you have anything you can stick inanimate matter, organic or otherwise, in.
I would not have that bag of holding. That bag of holding is with a different party.
Yes.
So, no.
All right.
Not anything that could put a human body in it.
Okay, so they kind of roll her into a burrito on her and Seven's bedroll. Tiana then takes some corded leather and a thick-looking needle and begins stitching it closed. I suppose you people better figure out what you're doing. Oh, by the way, what are you going to do about those keys? And he begins stitching away.
Nom goes, well, I did found these keys on the creatures, so they might be our clue to whatever it was protecting. Maybe another way through that we're looking for that could help us get further in.
Yes.
Or
it seems interesting that there's a magical beast here, and Dagon's like, yes, it does seem interesting. We haven't heard anything about mages. We've heard about cultists, priests, stuff to that nature.
There has been one notation of a mage. One cultist mage.
Oh, wait. You guys were... Well, Dagon was unconscious.
Yeah, yes.
Livia is now dead, so nobody else here has seen it. There was that half-orc shaman type that was going to cast magic missile or whatever it was.
Fireball! Freaking drop
He was trying to cast fireball. Yeah, right. Right around the corner, I forgot.
So Nam goes, no, Dagont, you were knocked out at the time, but there was a half-orc mage trying to cast a spell.
Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose we lived through it.
Well, Olivia was alive. Was.
Another moment of silence passes.
As Tom, of course, is respecting that, and he goes, but there has been sighting of a singular mage.
I did hear reports of that weird witch-like goblin in the kitchen or whatever, too.
Oh, yes, something akin to more of a shamanic tribe.
And you're like, no, that was more priest-like, dude.
Yeah, that's more priest-like. That's not. No,
Yeah,
this is the half-orc was definitely a spellcaster of a arcane variant.
Very well, it's done, says the guy with the golden mask and guild boots.
So, given the fact that a magical creature was here, this might be more tied to the cult.
Bound in Ishtar's love, beneath Anu's sky, and a possession, perhaps a concubine, in my mind, of the god king. Yes, Gilgamesh for preserve. Yeah, that was out of nowhere there.
There was just silence, pause, glances.
Is he always like that?
Yes. It's all Num says.
The god's muffled voice says something akin to, we just try to ignore that aspect. And you're like, what? It's very quiet.
Very
No, I'm kidding. You don't say that.
No.
And Chen was the one asking, and Menon knows better than to ask.
Yeah, I figured it was 10. That's why I was like, yes, and that's it. It's like nothing
Anyway,
else.
you guys are in the hallway. You've been there for almost 15 minutes now.
Yes, for this.
You're just kind of like, well, if it was going to collapse, it's taking its time.
And that's where I'm kind of like thinking it's not going to collapse. Something else is happening along the.
Well, we're in pretty deep. We have no way of knowing how to get out. Are we going to go one of these chamber directions? There's one with light, I hear.
Let's stick with the one that was that 1 foot light so that we can see through that. And we can go from there.
I guess there's no reason for us to be all tied up right now.
No, actually.
It's like, Livia can be tied up.
Nom is, of course, untying because he did all the knots. And then he's actually going to work on something for Livia and number 7's stuff.
Oh, yeah, number 7's kind of
there.
Leaky.
Just kind of there. So I'm going to do rope use on the makeshift bag. Oh, 4. That's direction sense.
Oh.
Let's not look at direction sense. I know I made. Yeah, okay, no, I did look at the right one. 4.
Yeah,
makes...
so you tie a suitable series of knots in order to drag them along behind.
Yes.
Or have someone carry over the shoulder.
I will carry over the shoulder on my end.
Well, I just thought I'd bring up one other factor.
Oh, yes. Bring it up.
She's wearing about 40 pounds of chainmail or so, including helmet, shield, boots. She herself is a bit muscular, I recall. Let me double check that for you. Because I'm going to be a dink.
No, I have a weight allowance of 85, and so taking into account all of my equipment.
And she, if I get past the first entry, second entry. Yeah, she has a 16 strength.
Yes.
And it looks like she weighs almost 180 pounds altogether.
Yeah. I mean, I can max press her but that's about it.
That's a single deadlift over your head.
That's what I was saying, but that's about it. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that is...
Now, you can carrying her on your person. You would need to be able to have that as your weight allowance.
Yeah, that's
But
why I
you
paused.
dragging her behind is like a quarter of the weight, as long as she doesn't get hooked up on rocks, bushes, shrubs, trees.
Yeah. I wanted to do it because...
What a terrible mage! You don't have no tensors, floating disc, or nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Well, funny as you say that, because I don't.
You're like, I don't. That's okay. Most people are like, if they have the chance to buy something, they're not buying tensors, floating discs. Most people don't. Anyway, only when you're randomly assigned things like tensors, floating discs do you come up with reasons to use them. Exactly. And how to use them.
Yeah, so I wasn't randomly assigned it, nor did it get purchased.
But anyway, I know, I distracted. So you take another 10 or so minutes to fashion up a way to move her.
Yes.
Menon has his shield arm free now, so he could actually kind of hunker over and drag her along.
I wanted him to be freed up because I don't have a concern about using the Lodgetongue and...
He's usually used to being part of a shield wall with his short sword, and now the shield's gone. And at that point, Kiana's like, well, there's two shields here. If he needs to replace the shield.
Yeah, there's Olivia's shield and there's Seven's shield.
Well, normally I would say yes, but I braced her body with her shield, so it's his shield. All right, so then it goes over and snatches up Seven's shield, checks the straps and then the surface, and goes, that seems to be in decent condition. And yours? He looks at number 10. Number 10 says, well, the layers of enamel and wood seem to have held, but there's some cracking on the enamel surface. And I am surprised it didn't snap. It's like, well, it can just withstand quite a bit of weight.
I was looking at the
vertically. As long as it's not sharpened into it. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The god says, all right, let's form up and get moving if she's able to be dragged along.
And I will carefully drag her along.
So you guys begin heading back towards the T intersection because the left or the west turn up there would go towards what you were talking about. Yes. But as you guys are heading in that direction, you go about 15 feet or so. And to your left, another westward direction, a 5-foot passage opens up into a dimly lit chamber.
Oh, hey.
Well, it's possibly a dimly lit chamber. I have to double check because...
Oh, yeah,
there was light.
That one. Yeah.
When at first you forget to keep things marked. Okay. All right. The largest room that you have found yet in the labyrinthian cave network thus far is filled with curiously ordered skulls, forming circular patterns on the floor and surrounded by specific bones, mostly long femurs. And then there's the mentioning of the minotaur.
As if we had found it.
A crumbling bench-like chair carved from the natural cavern wall to the west serves almost like a throne. And in front of it is an uneven boulder serving as a butcher's block table. He's obviously not standing there, so I can't really do anything about that. I need to get my glasses on so I don't read stuff I shouldn't. The dimensions of the room are 40 feet north to south, 60 feet east to west, with a 30-foot ceiling height.
Nice.
Now, it is dimly lit, but you're not sure how, and that seems to be a magic that's still there. In the far north corner, you can see kind of a 1-foot wide crack in the wall.
Oh.
To the south, following a section of the passage, is a southwestern tunnel leading away, which you know exactly where that is, because it was one of the options ahead of you.
Yes.
And at the very southern section of the place, heading also southeast, is another passage about 5 feet wide. In here, in places, you can see what appears to be twisted roots of trees pushing through the stone.
Oh.
The room's large. There's skulls and stuff. Kiana's like, I don't seem to see any sort of rituals as far as religion is concerned.
But it does explain how quickly it was to sneak up on us.
Perhaps there's many ways to leave the room.
Indeed. That southeast one we haven't gone through from the looks of it.
Legend has it that minotaurs can utilize the energies of their little maze-like locations to pretty much sprout from almost anywhere.
Good point.
The god says, well, we should spread out and search the chamber. That's enough bodies to suggest that there might be some things left behind that we should recover for the lost caravans or even some of our soldiers.
Good point.
So they begin to fan out and search the area, since there doesn't seem to be anything chasing anyone down, and it's very quiet.
It's oddly quiet, yes.
Most of the sounds are the sounds of you folks. So there's interest in this, there's interest in that. Poking and prodding.
Yes. So I will look at the throne section.
Alrighty.
The throne.
Roll a 6-sided if you will.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. The throne seems to be crumbling stone. Well, I mean, the stone is not crumbling per se. The edges of it are crumbling and chipped. And it seems to have had a bad day here and there. It's worn smooth from constant use.
Yes. I need to re-update this because I just put it on a new page. So.
At this particular angle.
Oh yeah.
You see a throne with oddly rough walls that suddenly become slightly smoothed out because of effort, probably chisels or picks or something. And you were saying something before I interrupted you.
Oh no, I was trying to write all the details of this room because I had to put it on a new page.
Oh, okay.
So
Excuse me. Wow.
I'll need those skulls neatly arranged.
Okay. Filled with curiously ordered skulls forming circular patterns on the floor.
Okay.
And surrounded by specific bones, mostly long femurs.
Okay. And then I know about the large boulder, I think, for the act as a butcher.
Yeah, there's a in front of the throne is an uneven boulder serving as a butcher's block and table.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I need. Uneven acts as a
there's signs of edging or edges cleft into the stone itself, a place that looks like it might pool blood, and then another place that may have been sat with.
All right. I'll re-look at that. Well, not re-look, but I'll look at the uneven boulder.
Alrighty. You examine it.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy. Might take a considerable amount of strength to move it around, or it was probably already. It could have been already here. Again, it's got signs that it had been used for butchering things, but there is no sign of a large edged weapon that could have been used to. Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I microphone.
I thought you were like choking for a second. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
No, I was drinking out of the cup.
You're partaking of the demon brew?
Yes.
Okay.
With that notation, I will look at the throne again, because now I have it as the crumbling and chipped stone. With the lovely rough walls.
Roll a 6-sided.
4. Now, I do want to take a look at, I think it's backside after my 4 rolls. So this is...
its backside is pretty snug against the wall.
Oh. Jeez, that
however, you get another 6-sided roll as you're kind of like trying to see if there's a crack or anything.
That's a 2.
Southward, past the throne itself, the way the wall sits is kind of misleading. Looking at it dead on, you can just see the flat gray. Remember, it looked like part of this was chiseled.
Oh, yeah, because that's what distracted me. Yeah.
From the throne, looking down one of the sides, you end up noticing that it's not flat, and that one of the sections stands out roughly 2 or 3 feet from the wall, from the angle you're looking at.
Oh.
Anybody from the north end of the chamber looking south along the wall would definitely see about a 6-inch maybe divergence, which is no big deal if it's rough hewn, but when it's smoothed, it's different.
Oh, well, absolutely. And Nam goes, well, I think this throne can be moved.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, no, correct. No.
Down the wall, away from the throne.
Oh, away from the
You can tell, yeah. So, upon getting closer to that location that looked weird, you see a large slab flush with the rest of the wall. Well, it would be if you didn't have that flaw that you can see from the throne.
Yes, okay.
It's just south of the throne and acts as some sort of obstruction.
That's what I was missing. Yep. All right, I got that fixed.
Your impression as a person dealing with some of these things is that it is most likely not some mechanism you can trigger. It would definitely take brute strength to move. And upon further inspection, since you're here, you can notice that there are faint scratches in the floor around there that seems as if it's been pulled out before.
Well, this particular part of this wall needs brute force to move. As Nom's looking it over.
Kiana's like, well, it's good that we have brutes here. They hear the armor turn in its direction. What? It's true. Wait. It's true, right? Yeah. The Gaunt looks at you. You can see his visored helmet, just the glint in his eyes. And then looks at the stone wall. And, of course, Menon's staring at the wall. That's a pretty hefty-looking stone.
Well, I figure it was going to probably take a lot of force.
Yep. Well, let's see if we can... Hey, bring that spear. Maybe we can use it as a lever.
Oh, it's enchanted. It's just Knob suddenly drops the... That is enchanted, so, it's safe to touch.
Oh. Well, perhaps we shouldn't have left it in the hallway. Kiana goes back out. Ten's like, no. Don't go alone.
You two can...
And they go get the rather large spear.
Knob's like, the only reason I didn't mention about bringing it was because it was rather large.
It's about 10 feet long.
Yeah, 10 feet. Knob was just thinking about how are we going to carry that?
Yeah, it's 3 to 4 feet longer than the height of the person using.
Good point. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, now because it's 6.
And it's pretty thick, but not so thick that a human hand can't handle it.
Well, and it's enchanted.
So they bring it in together. Oh, look, we have brought the spear. Well, perhaps if we can nestle it into the crack here, they start trying to wedge it in there. You have a 17 strength.
Yes.
DeGaunt has a 16, and Menon has a 17.
No.
Between the three of you, gripping and leveraging and doing whatever, you can move the slab slowly out of place.
Yay.
Generally, it takes a person with an 1876 to an 1890 strength, or someone who can move 330 pounds.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna come up. Like, yeah, we're gonna need more than just us.
The slab is slowly wedged over. Because of the spear, there's leverage, so go ahead and roll me percentile.
Oh, yes, percentile. Here we go. Here's the percentile. It is 2.
All right, yeah, it grinds against the ground, and as you crack it open, you can see a sizable chamber beyond.
Wow.
It's basically sizable by being like 10 by 15 feet. But for being what it is, you can see what appears to be mixed things, I should say. There's 2 chests, some sort of metal box, small, a staff leaning in one corner, and a suit of blued steel plate armor. It seems a little on the light side.
Uh-oh. Well, Nom has keys.
Just so you know, the blue plate, the blue steel plate armor is scattered. Like the breastplate's over here, the helmet's over there, the greaves are over here, the vambraces are over there. You know, all the pieces. The undersuit and the gambeson have been scattered about. Yeah.
Just scattered about.
Yeah. It seems to be in pretty good condition for being thrown everywhere. But.
Absolutely. So Nom will, of course, see what magics are there.
All right.
I'm already kind of determining the blue steel plate armor is magical with how...
it does appear to be magical.
With how pristine it
There
is.
is a mild enchantment over it.
Ah.
And it seems to be well made. Blued steel is not completely common.
Right.
The size is for someone of light build. It's definitely not for your typical human unless they're an early teen individual.
Elf, probably.
So probably elven, half elven, young human, that kind of thing.
That kind of thing, yeah.
Definitely not a bulky human. Maybe a female human within a certain range.
All right.
There's a dull gray wooden quarterstaff with silver caps leaning in one corner. That's giving off faintly divine energy.
Oh.
And then the chests are chests.
Yes.
There's two chests and a small iron box.
Yes. So the staff is gray.
Yep, it's a gray wood quarterstaff.
Yeah, gray with silver quarterstaff.
Caps, yeah.
Oh yeah, caps. Silver caps. Quarterstaff. There we go. All right. Well, yeah. Notating that. That particular staff is divine in energy-wise, and the blue steel plate armor is mildly enchanted, on top of it being just well made, and looks to be built for a lighter build.
All of this definitely belongs to the God King, and we should probably bring it back. However, I don't know how we would do that precisely. The chests are basically about a foot. One of them's like 1.5 feet wide, about 2 feet tall, and about a foot deep. The other one's like 3 foot wide, 2 feet tall, 2 foot deep. And then the lockbox is basically 1 foot wide, 6 inches tall. Has a ring on it that you can carry it from.
Well,
all 3 of them are locked, and apparently you have 3 keys dangling on it.
I do have 3 keys. Well, I can unlock these chests to determine what's in them. None of the chests themselves are magical. And the metal box seems like something you could carry around with.
Yeah, it looks like you probably carry around. Probably weighs about 20 pounds.
Probably.
Metal, the box itself, not necessarily what's inside of it.
Yeah, that's why I said properly, because I meant more so the box. So I'll check the foot half high, or not tall, wide chest first.
All right. Okay. It has a built-in lock on it.
Yeah, we'll see which of these keys fits it.
All right. Well, you have a brass key, an iron key, and what looks like a two-pronged iron key.
Well, see if it clicks in or not for the brass one first.
You're putting the brass key into the first chest.
Yes.
Okay. It slides in with kind of a satisfying schlack sound.
Oh, I will turn it.
You give it a good twist.
I give it a good twist.
You hear a strange kind of twang, and then a snap and a click, and then boop. The chest kind of ejects its lid open slightly, so there's like a slight. There's a slight opening between the chest and it.
So that's the brass key.
Yeah. So the chest is technically open.
I will open it to see what.
Lifting it up, you can see that the brass key is all the way through, and part of the broad section of the key is blocking perfectly what appears to be a sort of a hammer needle that has an injector on it. So it's definitely a poison trap. And you use the proper key, so you can see several silver coins scattered about inside with gold and platinum just spilling around inside the chest.
Oh.
Not enough to fill the chest, obviously, but enough to have the bottom of the chest covered in coins.
Well, this is the coin chest.
It is a chest filled with coins. It could have so much more in it, but that's all it has.
It does, yeah.
An estimation of the coin weight would somewhere to 90, maybe 100 or somewhat pounds of silver, gold, and platinum.
Oh, yeah. That
combined. All right.
Also, so everybody knows, the brass key goes to it.
Yep, the brass key goes to the money chest, as you want to call it, because if you don't use it, there's a good chance the poison will hit you, unless you know how to disarm them, or you can figure out how the mechanism works.
Right, so that's what Nom goes. The brass key goes to the money chest, because if you use anything else, unless you know how to disarm the particular trap, it's a poison trap.
Yes.
Pull out the brass key and close that chest. I look at the 3-foot wide chest, because I know that.
Are you locking the chest before you pull? Are you pulling the key out before you close it?
No, I will close it and then pull it out.
Okay, so are you locking it, or are you just pulling?
I am at this current moment locking it. Yes.
Okay, so the chest then seals again. The little hook goes in. It doesn't have its partially springed open, and you can draw the key out.
Yes. That was a good call, because because it has a poison.
I'm just like, I don't know. You said you take the key out and close it. I'm like, is that exactly what you do?
No. All right, I look at the 3-foot wide one.
Alrighty.
To try and take a gander of which key goes to that one.
It has a fairly substantial built-in lock. It appears to be 3 pieces of iron and geocentric rings.
I'm going to say it's probably the iron
Alrighty.
one. And I will attempt that key.
Well, you slide it against the surface until you can find what seems to be some sort of nubby bits, and as you do, one of the circles, geocentric rings, kind of clicks to the side, and then there's holes where the key goes all the way in.
All right, and I go with that.
All right, you finish turning it. You hear clicking and whatnot. You hear click, 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 3 clicks, and nothing seems to happen. And that's as far as the key can go in that direction.
And it has not popped open, so that's...
Well, the second ring has moved. The third ring hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Oh, right. So 3 clicks for the second. And that's as far as that one goes. So that's the...
Yeah, it can't turn any further.
Alright, and push the key further in.
It actually does, and hear it clack. And you can feel it kind of be able to be turned in the opposite direction.
And I will turn it the opposite direction.
And the third ring rotates until you hear another click, 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 and the front end of the chest, not the top, the front end flips open. And you can see what appears to be 3 drawers, 3 trays of a deep red wood capped with gold.
Oh.
They have little, toggles for you to be able to pull them out.
Interesting. So, red wood with gold. 3 of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I was making sure I had the trays listed. 3 trays. Oh, that's interesting. That's gonna get it. Are any of those trays magical now that I'm looking at them?
They don't seem to be.
Alright, I will, go with the first tray.
Although while you're looking at it, you do see what appears to be one of the jeweler's marks for one of the lost caravans.
Oh, this is tied to one of the lost,
So are you opening the top tray, the middle tray, or the bottom tray?
I'm just gonna go for the top tray.
The top tray slides out, and you can see an assortment of jewelry. It looks like 10 pieces at a glance. Would you like me to go through the list, or shall you? Or you?
My sigh is because I'm doing a whole new page.
I know. I'm gonna give you a chance to do that.
Just so
I'll go. Probably pour something and let you do that.
Yes.
And then when you're ready, we can go through what's there.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you this much since you were looking. None of the jewelry on this is magical.
Okay. This is
some of it could be easily enchanted, but
a non-magical, but can be.
They're jewelry, and some of them are worth enough money to enchant. So
red wood.
They'll be right back.
With gold jewelry. Alright, there we go. And then I'm gonna have a good enough space for the second tray. Sorry for the slowness of this. This is actually how I end up doing things. And then this will be the third tray. Meaning that I will make a whole... I go on the next page for the small iron chest box. Okay, there we go. 20 pounds without stuff. Alright, so I will be back. Intermission time, because we gotta use the restroom again. My bad. Alrighty, getting the headphones on. There we go. We are back.
Thief. Are we back?
We
Are we really?
yes, they can hear it. They can hear you.
Excellent.
So yes, I'm ready for that first tray, and then we're gonna get
All
into
right.
the counterattack.
No. Well, yes, absolutely. We'll do that.
Yeah, that's.
It was supposed to be after the chest, but we'll go with the tray.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I was speeding that one.
I was like, it's overdue, yes, but I was going to wait until you looked at this chest.
Yeah, all right. No, I'll take your word. You are the man.
Well, it is what I said.
It
so.
is exactly. So here we go.
Okay, I said off frame. Okay, so there is a silver tassel earring.
Oh.
Just one.
Oh yeah.
There's a setting. There's a place for a second one, but it seems to be missing.
Oh, we didn't exactly check that minotaur for anything else, so.
No, not really.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Anyway.
There is a golden bangle that seems to have an oblong shape, possibly an anklet. So it's a golden bangle.
Bangle. Got it.
A bracelet made of jade.
Made of jade. Got that.
A golden waist chain.
Ooh. Golden waist. Oh, waist chain. Got it.
An ivory band ring.
Band ring.
A silver ring etched with runes, so a runic silver ring.
Ooh.
No magic coming off of it, and
Well,
you're not
yeah.
sure what the runes are.
Yeah, no, I have no clue.
Oh, no, I'm just letting you know as we go.
Yeah. Got that.
That way you don't find out like months later and you go, oh, hey, what's this runic thing?
Yeah, that's true.
There's a golden cuff earring.
Oh, golden cuff earring. There we go.
And my eyes are blurring. I need my glasses.
Put the glasses back on.
No, this is separate glasses. Oh, the glasses I'm looking for is actually hanging off my collar right now, so it's amazing. Okay. There are 2 jeweled stud earrings.
Jewel.
We'll just call them amethyst studs.
Oh no! I remember. I actually remember how to spell the word. I was just.
Well, I mean, just write down amethyst studs because you want to know what kind of jewel it is. It's not really a jewel. That's a semi-precious stone or ornate stone. But anyway, yeah.
I got it.
And apparently there's a nose ring. A septum ring, I guess you should say.
I'm gonna call it
in gold.
A golden nose ring. For my writing.
Yeah. And then there's a silver ring with elven characters on it. You're not exactly sure what.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you can read and write elven.
No.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, because that's not something I can actually read.
Okay, just checking. That's trait 1.
Elven ring. There we go. All right, tray 2. After I close tray 1, put it.
Tray 2. There appears to be 9 pieces of jewelry.
All right, any of them.
Nothing magical as far as you can see.
That's all I need to know. All right, give me the jewelry.
There's a golden bracelet set with garnets.
Set with garnets. Okay. All right. Got it.
There's a moss agate tear cut earring pair.
Okay, I got to the moss agate and
Tear cut moss agate
Tear cut. Okay, there we go. What was it?
Tear cut moss agate earrings. Technically, it's a
Earrings.
pair.
Yeah,
Not one this time.
not one this time. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
There's a silver circlet with a silken veil. The veil seems to be of iridescent materials, so depending upon how the light hits it, that's the different color.
Iridescent.
Oh, and I lied,
Oh,
but
you
I
lied.
didn't lie. As you move to the next one, just past the veil, you can see what looks like to be a plain electrum-looking ring, except that since you were checking, you can see a faint purple aura to it, which indicates arcane magic. It is simply
Oh,
it is a ring made of electrum,
made of
but
electrum.
to mage sight, you can see like purple energy flowing through the metal.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I just put plain arcanic, and then I forgot to put ring because
And then put number 4 next to it, since you're already in tray 2. That way it'll help me to remember.
I just need to put that ring is in that sentence because all I got.
Yeah,
was
it's a ring.
plain arcanic of electrum, and I'm like, well, that doesn't tell me anything. So let me put ring in there. I got it.
All right. There is a brooch that is engraved with seals, nose to tail.
Oh, actual seals.
Yeah, they're engraved with what looks like seals. It's scrimshaw, so it's made of some sort of bone. It's very intricately carved.
Okay, I got that written. I was like,
There's
oh.
also, next to it, is a brooch carved from ebony hardwood.
Ooh.
It's kind of hard to make out what it is, but you can see bits of wax in the corners and nooks, as if perhaps it might have been used as a seal. But it's a brooch, so it's not like a ring.
Oh yeah, so that's interesting. Okay.
There is a ring of alternating gold, silver, and copper patterns.
So gold, silver, and copper, correct?
Yeah, separate but separate but bound together in a band. So it's a ring. You're not really sure how that happened. It was shaped.
Well, I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah. There's a bracelet dotted with aquamarines. Oh wait, hold on. No.
I paused.
That one's a bracelet with sapphires in it. Sorry, I saw the gold piece price on it. I'm like, wait, no, that's the other one.
Oh, that's the sapphire.
So fairly dark sapphires are.
Ooh, dark.
It goes around the band in kind of
Yeah.
a speckled pattern, if you will, like stars.
Yes. Like stars. There we go. So I know what I'm looking at. There we go.
And then there's a tourmaline hair clip.
Oh, wait.
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline.
And that hair clip is basically a bunch of tourmalines on a platinum clip.
Oh, platinum. Okay.
It's a hair clip.
Yeah.
You can't make a hair clip out of jewel unless it's magically fused or something.
Absolutely. No, it's perfectly fine.
You can do it with jade, but jade's not a jewel. So anyway.
Yeah. And anyway, got it.
And tray number 3.
Tray number 3
has 7 pieces in it.
Ooh. Any of the magical, like Standish.
I'm taking a slower look at this. No.
All right.
Nope. You can see a ruby ring of the ring is gold.
Oh yeah. Okay, ruby golden ring. So.
Now put down that the rubies are flawed.
Oh, so flawed.
They're not magical, but they might have been at one point in time. They've been used, so the rubies are mostly
once upon a time had magic.
dust. So they're not as valuable as they would have been, but
Yes, and I can tell that because
There's no residue. It was used a long time ago.
Yeah, I can tell that because I'm a jeweler.
Uh-huh. The next one is a necklace, a diamond festoon necklace. Well, you're a jeweler. If you just is that your not secondary?
That is my secondary. That's why I was.
Then I could just give you all the gold pieces. I should have gave it to you.
No.
The value. I could give you the value of each of these
Well,
because it's your secondary.
I figure we do that after we get everything listed.
Oh, sure.
So necklace, the diamond
Festoon. Yeah.
fish.
If you want to know what that is, look it up. FES.
FES. Okay, thank you.
Tango, Oscar, November.
Oh, I almost had it. All right, so Oscar, November?
Yep.
Okay, yes, got it. Got that.
All right. There's a silver coil bracelet.
Silver coiled. Oh, hey, coiled bracelet.
A silver necklace with a tasseled solitaire.
Oh, it's a necklace. Right, yeah. I'm sorry. I heard tassel and I was like, what?
It's a tassel. Basically, there's a gemstone, and dangling from it are little, so you could just look up a tassel.
I got it.
Solitaire.
No,
okay.
I got it.
And it is a pink diamond.
Ooh, pink diamond.
It's very small. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
it's
I
teeny.
figured I've got something that's similar in design, in color. Anyway, geez, no. Next.
There is a gold swan brooch.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
There's a silver choker chain.
Oh,
so
silver choker.
It's a choker that's a chain instead of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
And then oddly enough, there's another bangle that's oblong shaped. It looks like it might be an anklet, but it seems to be bent.
Oh, it's bent instead of being like the other one, which
the other one is not bent. Somebody with horrible sized whatever's hasn't tried to wear it.
Oh, is this particular one golden? The one that's bent?
Yeah, it's a bent golden ankle.
I was missing the golden part, that's why.
Yeah, I tried to say
sense.
that, but I tried
No,
golden bangle, probably an anklet.
Yes.
I might not have said gold, I might have said just bangle. Whatever.
Oh, but that's fine, because we were tying it over to that other one.
And that's all three.
Yay.
And now it's time for you to do an encounter check.
Absolutely. It's 1d6.
1d6, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. 1. Yeah, we've been here for a while. Oh, and it's oddly silent.
Yeah, so you're finishing up examining that tray.
Yep.
And I take it you're sliding that one closed as well.
Yes, as I was marking.
You have to slide them closed as you go because you started from the top.
Yes.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see his earnings.
And I'm marking this as the jeweler symbol from the caravan.
Yeah, it is one of the lost caravan.
Yeah, so
goods.
That's what I'm doing as this is going on.
Also, you can tell that this chest would be a pain in the ass to pick. You're not a thief, but you're like, wait.
With the opening, it was pain in the butt.
Special, even with the key, it's like, pull it in, pull it out, pull it in, push, turn. Oh, wait, it stopped. Okay, push in. Oh, okay, it turns the other way.
I just got lucky with the first try.
Well, I mean, you described what you were going to do.
Yes.
So that helps.
No, that's why I was like, yeah, I got lucky with that because I figured out what I was doing.
All right. And that leaves the lockbox.
It does. But first.
What do you mean first?
Oh.
The encounter doesn't mean what you think it means. I just needed to know.
Yes, I am now working onto that small iron chest box that I did mark as 20 pounds.
Yeah, so the encounter is happening, but the encounter can't just automatically be standing next to you.
Right. No. Let me continue. I do attempt to open the small iron chest with the last iron key.
Well, the last iron key easily slides in and clacks. And you can just twist it nicely and it flips open.
Woo!
As a lockbox might or want to be.
Yes, and I get ready to open this lockbox.
The lockbox also has like what would have been a coin slot in it. But there was no way for the coins to get through because it appears to be padded with silver cloth.
Oh. Silver cloth. Oh, someone was using this for something that it was not originally intended for.
There are 3 vials.
Oh.
With what appears to be 1. They're glass vials. Okay, so 1 vial. So write down 3 vials.
Yeah, I already did.
Seems to be a smoky haze. It's giving off magic.
Oh, magical. Well, I figure all these are going to be some form of magical, but continue.
Yeah, you're going to probably have to... Well, it might not be magical, but this one is.
Yeah, this one is.
Yes. And then the next one appears to be a lavender color.
Oh, that's new.
And the last one is green.
Okay,
kind
green,
of
as you were saying.
Well, no, it's green.
It's green. Yeah, that's... The assumption would be alteration of some variant.
DeGalt basically says, after realizing that all of them are kind of standing around watching you, says, we've got several entrances into this location. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on this stuff. Keane's like, well, I'm going to keep watching this stuff. Well, we don't really need you to act as a defense. There's only 3 of us defending, so 10, you'll cover the south section, I'll cover the north section, Venom, you have the center. Sure thing. Anyway, meanwhile,
I will actually spellcraft these.
Alrighty.
Like a silly person. No, I'm teasing. As someone who is actually very curious about what these...
Yeah, no, it's fine. You have to roll 1 for each.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll for the smoky haze one. That's more curious to me than anything.
Alright.
Oh, well, the lavender is kind of curious as well, but the smoky haze, definitely.
Okay.
Okay, I found my spellcraft. Here we go. No.
Alright, you're still not sure. You're kind of like, well, it's in a state of flux, so you're not really sure about the magical energy.
So I'll look at the lavender color.
Alright.
Instead. Yes, with 11.
Alright. The lavender one appears to be a form of alteration.
Oh.
That is tied to creation.
Oh.
Due to its coloration, you're pretty sure it's not standard alteration spells, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is absolutely not part of any of the other schools. So.
No, that is something I am probably out of field on at the moment.
Okay.
Without further investigation on it. Like, I identified.
Yeah. So.
And the green, which I'm already under the assumption that's alteration. But I will be okay to be corrected. Made on the dot. 17.
It is indeed alteration, as expected.
Okay.
Not acid, poison, or any of those other fun things potentially be.
Which is why I should have said, is it magical? And if you go,
yes. It's kryptonium! No, okay, no.
If I had asked, is it magical, then I could be like, yeah, okay, that's alteration.
Alright. So you've the other 2 you got pretty easily,
yeah,
but the smoky one kind of threw you off a bit.
Absolutely. And I just missed with a 19.
Yeah. I'm just saying. So you get 1 more round if you want to try and examine it again.
Try to examine it again.
You're like, it's kind of hard to focus on. Maybe I should focus on it harder now that nothing else is distracting me. You get another chance.
Here we go.
Technically, you get 1 per level, but you got to come up with an excuse.
I've made Yeah, this is my excuse. I made. Was it?
Transmutation.
Well, okay.
It's a transmutation school.
So I get to have Nam be kind of flabbergasted, as in like he's never seen that kind before. Flabbergasted.
And now he can rule percentile.
Oh yes. I'm rolling percentile now. Here we go. 41. No, stop.
You said 41?
Yes, 41.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, blew up my nose.
Okay, well, you failed that, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. You can hear what sounds like distant shrieking and hooting and hollering, which everybody's like, what the hell is that? It seems to be echoing around through the tunnels. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely not a fire beetle.
Well, yeah,
It doesn't appear to be coming closer immediately, if at all.
But I do close up this lockbox.
Alrighty.
With the understanding that it's holding the 3 vials, and therefore...
Yeah, it actually, I didn't mention it, but it does have a padlock. Sorry. Instead of a built-in lock. I never said that it had a built-in lock.
As long as you had the iron key.
Well, if I did say it was built-in lock, then I meant a padlock for that one.
Yeah.
Both chests had built-in locks.
Yes. So I did not know it was a padlock. So I'm going to mark that down now for this lockbox, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And the iron key goes to this lockbox. Or the padlock. Instead. There we go. I got it now. Anyway, I re-padlock it.
Alright, let me write something down then.
Because I don't know the code to that.
Code?
Oh, no, never mind. Nope. I just had it. Nope.
You just kind of confused me. I'm not sure what you were doing.
No, I'm fine. Everything's good. Continue.
All right, I'm just writing stuff down, so I was kind of confused when you said code. I'm like, what code do you speak of?
It does not exist. That's the important factor.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, it would seem whatever your random encounter is found something.
Oh.
That is crazy. This might take a little bit.
Oh, no worries. I'm going to take this time to talk to DaBunno. And
sure.
chat at folks who may arrive.
Okay. It's going to take a bit because they have encountered something before they have encountered you.
That's why I was like...
Which is not surprising.
Not surprising, but it did happen.
This maze has a lot of things. There could be fire beetles. There could be other things that you haven't seen yet. Remember the dry leaf rustling sounds?
Yes, I remember the dry leaf wrestling sounds.
Little out of words, yeah.
That I thought was a way to get out of the maze. I did. I thought it was, and it failed me. Like on the first day, I was like, "Oh."
Well, even if it was on the way out of the maze, you won't be able to get there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. The shouting and screaming and stuff gets stranger because of certain types of hooting sounds and other shriekings that are echoing through the cave. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry about that. And we're good to go. On my end as well. Let's do it a quick typing stuff. So yes, Nam does. This is after making sure the key has clicked the padlock into lock and putting the string of keys onto his belt. Because I know it was a necklace, but this is a good way he could put that on his belt. Right now.
Alrighty. Yeah.
He will walk to the entrance, the quote unquote. Well, no, not the quote unquote, but the only way out of this room. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, out of the secret chamber.
Yes,
the vault.
yes, the secret vault.
Essentially, it's a vault, so.
It is. With that, Nom goes, I've checked everything that is available. There is no healing items or anything like that, and nothing that's explosive to be concerned of in this room.
Huh. Well, there's things to be disturbed about outside this room.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to do some stuff here, so like I said, it's going to take a bit.
Absolutely. I can...
Wait!
But wait! I was going to
That's
say...
long.
Yeah. I was going to say I could put it on intermission, or I can let it just play for
I thought you were just going to chat with people or something.
Oh,
or yeah, you can put it on intermission.
Well, no, I will. I'll be here.
I'm gonna try and make this as randomized as possible.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna sharpen this, and I'll chat. I'll like discuss some things that are interesting. To notate and whatnot. At the current moment, we might have some people who are lurking. I'm not sure. There isn't very much conversation going on, so I didn't want to interrupt or anything like that.
Oh, there's a conversation going on?
No. I said I was saying that there might be lurkers, and that's about it.
Okay.
Which I'm cool with. I don't want people to think that I have problems with that.
You're overcompensating.
Yes.
It's fine.
I am.
Yeah, no one's gonna be like, oh shit, I was lurking and you had a problem with it. No one's gonna say that.
No. But at the current moment, it is we're in a relax and getting ready situation.
Dun, dun. I have to write down a couple things.
Yeah.
And then I have to make a bunch of dice rolls. Pretty much is what's happening.
I will be talking to DaBunno, but anybody can.
That's what I thought you were doing to begin with. So have fun.
Oh, I am. Yes. And I was going to say, anybody who wants to ask curiosity questions, I can try to answer. It's my last statement.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You can make more statements if you want to. I'll just eat your soul. Okay. Okay, that should help a little bit. Now for dice.
Yeah. Da-da-da.
Okay. 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 Alrighty. So the sounds of the screams and whatnot are still going on. Shouts. The shouts begin to seem more guttural, and you can make out possibly gruff tones.
Oh.
The echoing is making it hard to tell where it's coming from. All you know, it's not from this room. And there's like 3 ways to easily leave the room, and one way you'd have to be scrawny as hell to squeeze through.
Yes.
Other than that, the rest of it's just probably filtering around in the tunnels. There's no magical delays or anything of that nature, so you can try to follow the sounds, but they bounce around. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's 3 ways out. One of them you came through, one that you've looked through, and one that you've looked and said, there's a southern exit.
Yeah.
And then there's one that you can't really get. It's 1 foot wide.
Exactly. That was the one where we thought about looking through.
That's to the north, yes.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is where you're going.
All right. I'm just looking at what I had notes on this area originally.
Yeah.
Okay. That's correct. So it's the southwest and the southeast, and there's one. The way we came from the west at the time when I wrote it.
Yeah, essentially there's 2 western exits, one south of the other one, and there's 1 southern exit.
Yes. That's why I was like, with what I wrote at the time. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
most of them you think head out into the same hallway, but 2 of them have access to another exit beyond that hallway.
Yes.
Because there was that Y intersection you were standing at before the Minotaur attack.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
2 of them head directly to that intersection.
Yes. I was thinking of that southeast, which says the 5 foot, which is the unknown one.
The south opening that then turns to the east, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, leaving that end, you guys slide back into some semblance of formation. I got to open the door. The cats will move.
Yeah.
Which I will do. Hey, Scuttle.
I will.
There you go.
Once you return.
Got it to work for you. He's confused. He's like, why is there a door closed?
I will mark.
He's just now waking up.
Yeah, I will mark in the wall, in under or Drow Common.
Under.
Yeah.
Drow is Drow. They don't have a hierarchy one. They have a religious one.
Then, for some reason,
Underdark Common is basically shared by all the Underdark races.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're just like in Drow rooms because they use like a Linux script.
Yeah, the runes.
So in the Drow language.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant there's no reason to differentiate between common.
No, absolutely. That's why I fixed it. I was like,
Okay, so now that I've interrupted you for no good reason, where did you put that again?
I put that to the I was thinking of doing it to all the openings that we had, which was at the time all of them. But for this current moment, it's the south opening when I pass.
Kiana says, "Pardon me,"
Mm-hmm.
as you're starting to get ready to scratch stuff down. Are we going to grab those big ass chests, or are we going to close that stone slab so no one can get to them until we come back?
He pauses. He looks over and he goes,
Those are huge, unless you're going to like empty stuff into a sack or something.
Unless somehow they empty stuff into a sack, those are pretty big.
They're bulky. I mean, yeah, they're not like giant trunks, but you know what I mean. They're bulky.
Yeah, they're bulky is what Nom's trying to say. They're pretty bulky.
So, like I said, do you want us to close the slab on it, or should we put whatever we want out of the box into a sack?
We're gonna have.
DaBunno says, "You have a snack." Meanwhile, there's more screaming.
No, I don't have a sack. None of us brought a sack. All right. We're gonna probably.
I have a backpack. Everybody has a backpack. Not everybody has room in the backpack. You want to throw out your rations, blade oil, and stuff?
As I was gonna say, we're probably gonna have to close this.
All right. It took 3 of us to open it.
I'm
Might as
going
well
over
take
there.
3.
Yeah, Nom's like, I'm going over there before I.
So you guys begin bracing against it and pushing it back. At least you know what's in the chests.
Yes, I know what's in the chest.
And with some effort, you take the round, pressing it back into the opening. And you're pretty sure, unless something finds it, it'll be very hard for most of the denizens about here to wrench it open.
Yeah.
Kiana's like, well, you said this is magical, so it's fine now. You'll be happy to skill the mission properly.
He looks over and he goes, go ahead, I don't think any of us can use that.
Yeah, no, I would probably donate it to I would probably donate it to the march, personally. Yes, but you're not a priest, so.
I got no say at this point.
And I was like, let's not argue. There's some sort of horrific thing going
Nom
on.
then goes over to the south opening, to the south opening and starts marking in Drow, secret.
Ah, yes. Secret.
Yes.
Secret. All right. So, yeah, you take a round to do that. Now I got to make some rolls again.
Go ahead.
2 rounds of roll.
Alrighty. We're waiting.
Cat is somewhere. I'm sorry. I got
no. Don't be sorry. No worries. I
don't want to be sorry. I'm just saying.
Just saying, hey, we're having some rolls for potential encounters for other things.
Righty? Well, no, the rolls are literally there's a combat going on somewhere in this network. So
I know. I was saying words.
You were saying words.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Try to have some fun.
Yeah, you are having fun. Oh. I am so sorry.
No worries.
No, we should have fun. Yes.
I am having fun.
You should have fun.
I was sketching on my paper.
Oh, I'm sketching too with the blood of my paper. Hey, that's gonna be.
I'm always sketching Nom.
Right.
There we go. Oh, and besides, I get control over what music's playing.
Yeah, you do.
Well, at the current moment, I'm gonna let this music play because it's doing fine.
Yeah, no remorse.
Yeah. I'm also trying to pinpoint any music that might bleed through. This one's fine.
Well, I don't need to keep the door open now that the cat's out.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. But you're rolling stuff right now. So you'll have to get up after finishing rolling stuff, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
And then I'll get back to asking you what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Besides finishing marking that wall. For a good notation, though, for folks that might be curious to hear, there is a potential chance because I got a Wacom ink.
A move ink?
Yeah, the move ink. Sorry, I got the Wacom move ink. During the time that I was vacationing, so that I could draw when I go out. Oh, hey! Hey, Drago! Hey, yeah. Sorry for the slowness at the current moment. I'm letting Omen be the DM and actually roll stuff.
Yeah, so the sounds of clashing continues. Sorry about interrupting. Let's finish my roll.
Yeah, no. Drago's just like doing the hello, hey.
Hello.
So
yeah, the fighting appears to be continuing, showing no sign of calming down.
All right.
And you've marked your exit thing and whatnot. They've closed the slab. And
and we're getting ready to leave the opening.
You're going out.
South.
You're going out the south passage.
Yeah, that goes to the east eventually.
Well, like almost immediately. But
yeah, almost to the east. There we go.
Almost immediately.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, leaving the cavern from the southern location, opens up into a 5-foot wide passage that curves its way eastward and then slightly northward before coming to a fairly familiar-looking intersection. To the south appears to be a dead end. To the north is the hallway with you've seen it before. There's a minotaur corpse lying in it.
Oh.
And to the roughly southeast is another 5-foot wide passage snaking away.
I forgot it was.
The sounds of combat are echoing everywhere, but you get the vague impression that it's coming from the eastern section of the network of caves.
All right, we need to start making eastward. Be careful, we might encounter things we have not encountered before.
I'm going to ask, just in case, are you dragging Livia's body in the blanket still? Or is it staying in the room that you just left?
You know what I mean?
Or is Menon doing it? Because Menon might be doing it.
I will do it, but I was going to
say... Well, Menon's not doing it because he got a shield back.
Yeah, so. That's why I was like... I was going to ask the question before we actually officially go.
I know someone's dragging her. That or someone left her in the cave.
No. I was dragging her. I was. So, I was going to ask if it was probably best to leave her with the vault found, or if we just... I can continue.
I will allow for a rewind on that. So you're asking if you would leave her in the vault and close the stone slab on it?
Yes, because I only just...
I assume then the juicy bits of number 7 will be in there as well.
Yes.
DaGaunt finds that Sir DaGaunt finds that remotely acceptable, since her body won't be feasted upon as best he can tell, and will definitely not be turned to the undead.
Okay, so I will mark. I will notate this in the vault.
Kiona's like, no. She'll haunt you forever. What you do? Lock her in a closet. That's amazing.
Well, we're gonna come back for her, just like we're gonna come back for the treasure.
I see. You make a valid point. I would come back for the treasure as well.
That's exactly why I was asking if I should leave her in the secret vault.
So everybody agrees to 10 has nothing to say. He has not earned a name yet. So number 10 just kind of stares vacantly, still covered in bits of gore from number 7, and his shield's a little dented, but holding up after receiving the weight of that minotaur. Minotaur.
Minotaur, but Minon has a voice in this.
Minon's like, well, he just pauses, shakes his head, and says, I guess we should get underway. Meanwhile, combat's continuing.
All right,
but
yeah, so that,
then we've decided before the slab is closed, because it takes 3 of you to move it.
It does. Before the slab is closed, that I have written Vault plus Olivia and number 7.
Light has been squeezed out of their world once more.
And then we start making...
And then we get to where we were. Where
we were.
At that intersection, the description, etc., etc.
Yes.
I brought it up with Kiana because I thought about it then. I'm like, okay, we can remind
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm kind of carrying bodies.
I won't do it again, though.
No, that was a good call. Because otherwise we'd be like, yeah, I'm carrying the body still.
Yeah. As you guys are moving along, roll perception real quick.
Oh.
As you get to that intersection and have the choice of where you want to go.
I roll an 11.
As far as I know, Kiana has that nicely scabbarded sword wedged into his belt.
No, he doesn't. I have it.
You took it? You took it away?
Yeah,
you take it?
I took it.
I thought it was Gilgamesh's property.
No. It will be his when it comes back.
All right.
It will always find him and his story.
As we were.
Yeah, no, that sword is mine. Thank you very much. I will throw down with him on that one. Anyway.
Oh, please. I'm a priest. Why would you do such a thing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe because I will. It is strength I roll. Anyway, I think from where we are now, it looks to be southeast might work.
Well, that's one of the ways you can go, yeah.
Yes. I was trying to go...
Southeast is more of like a change, so when you pass through the entrance to that tunnel, it immediately snaps to the northern angle of east.
Yes.
And then it runs for about 15 feet before spilling into another intersection of a confusing nature. However, one of the points of this actually has a gash mark in the floor.
Ah, sweet.
In fact, it might be one of the first ones because it's only pointing in a direction northward from you.
Yes, that would probably be the first one. So now we've gotten to...
The sounds are clearly at this point in time coming from the east.
All right, so we're gonna go as much east as possible.
Yeah. So the intersection here has a north passage, obviously, since it was marked, and an eastern passage, obviously, since I mentioned it. When you travel another 5 feet in that direction, you guys are a little strung out.
Yeah.
You see a Y intersection running northeast and southeast.
Oh.
The southeast one seems to have dim light ahead of it, and the sound here has become extremely sharp and loud, and you've traveled enough for a round to have passed, and I gotta do some more rolls.
Oh yeah, do so. Yeah.
The shouting, the screaming, and whatnot, as far as I know, it's still going on.
Yes. Given the fact that the southeast has dim lighting, I can only believe...
Also, there's kind of the taste of fresh air.
Oh, that has fresh air. Instead of me thinking it's Fire Beetles.
No, those are red glows. This is pale light.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is the fresh air. Okay, cool.
Kind of a palish gray light.
Yes.
I'm a little distracted when I was describing people.
Sorry, no, yeah.
No. So I mean, if I said something that led you to believe it was red gleaming sort of.
No. Actually, all I got, the only assumption was because I
I think I just said light, and that's my bad if I just said.
You just said dim light, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
My bad.
Not your bad at all. Lesson learned. Not all dim lights, which I had already done the assumption. Not all dim lights are fire beetles. My assumption.
Not all dim lights are equal.
Yeah. Man. Woo.
Okay.
I mean, that was pretty funny though. I was like, yeah, must be fire beetles, and you're like, no, that's smell of fresh air. I'm like, oh,
No, that's well, I was I'm like, no, it's not red. The other one's red.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, then. Okay. Well, good. Well, I need that. Get back on tape. That's oopsie.
Alrighty. Da-da-da. Sorry, I was typing at some things on the channel. The burrow. In the section that is that's members only. Because that role was originally tied to DaBunno's Ko-fi. Originally, we're promoting DaBunno's Ko-fi because if you look at DaBunno's Ko-fi, there is a Bun Fox membership payment.
Oh, you guys have a membership then?
Not yet. No, not yet. We don't have a Patreon yet.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure. Okay. That works for me. I don't know. I'm lost. You've lost me.
I did lose you. I was thinking I might do an intermission to use the restroom and stuff.
Well, you can do that. Actually, it's probably a perfect time because I'm going to finish out rolling this thing. I'm almost to where they exchange flows.
Oh, so, yeah.
I've got the one side hitting, but I'm waiting for the other side.
Yeah, Bono has gone to bed, just so everybody knows.
Oh, well, good night, Bono.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Or is it the lobby? Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
We are back. Sorry. My headphones are on, but we are back.
Well, how can you be back if your headphones are on? I can't describe anything to you.
I was gonna say, oh no, what happened to Omen?
That
icon!
I am deceased. Am I broken? Did something break?
No, the icon itself broken. Okay, there we go. I fixed it.
You're a fixer, so people can hear me.
Well, yeah, they can hear you.
They can hear me the whole time.
Yes.
It's tragic. I bet you they wish they couldn't hear me. All right.
Sorry.
You all right? You got your inhaler?
I do.
Breathe.
That particular shot did not go down well.
Well, it's supposed to clear your throat. So if you're coughing stuff up, that's great. You might want to mute, though, if you're going to cough everything up, though.
No.
Okay. All right, so the sounds have not slowed down all that much, although you've heard a lot of screams and shrieks that have, ended abruptly.
Oh, yeah.
To the south is a kind of a pale grayish light and the soft breeze of air, and in both directions, mostly towards the east, is the cacophony of whatever combat seems to be going on.
It's the northeast.
Yeah, the northeast, and then you know that there was a branch at the entry point, if this is indeed the entry point.
That's right.
DaBun says, do we want to just try and get out of here and get away from this as far as possible, or do we want to take out whatever's going on over there?
I think we probably want to see what's going on over there.
Kiana's like, I don't know, maybe we should just let them do what they do. Melon's like, no, we're gonna have to come back here, and we don't want them taking roost. Well, they're not chickens. They don't roost. I mean, do they? Do they roost? The god says, well, every time we come through here, somebody comes in and takes over another portion of land.
That is exactly what we're...
Menon says, if we want to come back and get Livia, we need to make sure this place is cleared.
Yeah, it's cleared.
All right, fine, very well, then. I don't want to leave her behind either. What do you think, Ten? Ten looks at you like, why me?
Why me? He's like,
I'm just a number. Leave me alone.
He's like, I
was almost crushed by a minotaur. That's just in his eyes.
I being nearly charged into, crushed by a minotaur.
Leans in and whispers, minotaur.
No, silence.
All right, sorry. Couldn't help myself.
All right, but so, yeah, Nom goes, all right, then that means we're going to the northeast where all the screams are.
The northeast, you find, goes about 15 feet before branching again. Obviously, you recognize a portion of the tunnel because you see your markings, which, oddly enough, hammer north again. Looking north, you can see that it has a strange, awkward passage that you've traveled down multiple times. Some of it has human blood. There's minotaur blood.
Oh, hey!
Come to find out, there's minotaur blood, hoof prints that have dried and caked by now. And to the southeast, you see a Y intersection. Most of the sounds are now unbearable. The shrieking and whatnot is painful to the soul. Yeah. Now, directly south is a zigzagging passage that also has towards light. Pale gray light. With the waft of fresh air. But directly ahead of you, eastward, sort of, if you were to go that direction, is the passage goes from 5 feet wide, narrows down to 4, and then 3, and you see light there, kind of an orangish light that's flickering and wildly moving. You can see shadows and whatnot. You're not sure what it is, but you see some sort of humanoid-like stretch shape on the wall, which is basically a shadow that has wings growing off its head area. You're not sure what it is. But now that you're this close to the action, not only do you hear the screaming, some of them are muffled now, suddenly, weirdly. You also hear...
Oh, yeah.
Hooting, shrieking, chittering sounds accompanied by thrumming vibration-like sounds as well, building and vibrating, and the sound of dry leaves are replaced by horror.
Okay, that explains it all. The beetles are there.
Well, there's something there, but it's not red glow. It looks like a torchlight.
yeah, that's right. The torchlight. Yeah, no, absolutely. I was just saying with
And the silhouettes or the shadows you can see on the walls, the silhouettes of creatures in various states of conflict.
Okay.
The area that you're looking at is pretty narrow, and you could probably only come through successfully one at a time at a clip. However, go ahead and roll your wisdom. I'm going to give you this.
Yeah, I was.
If you make your wisdom, obviously. You're like, my wisdom is a 9. No, I'm kidding.
No, well, I rolled a 2. Thank you for saying that.
Awesome.
My wisdom is a 15.
You're like, my wisdom's a 15. Screw you. So the entryway, way back in the Wayback Machine, when you first entered the cave, before the distortions hit, to the left was a northwestern passage.
Oh, yeah.
To the right was a north passage that branched into 2 directions.
Right.
One to the right where you first heard the dry leaves, and then straight ahead through a zigzagging winding path that heads kind of north.
Oh, so...
And you're now, as best you can tell with your wisdom check, with a 2,
Yeah.
looking down the zigzagging path, and a path that looks like it, the narrowing one, looks like it might end up in the same place that the other path from the first intersection would be from. If that's confusing, excitement.
But yes.
You have one more set of actions you guys can do because you did your full movement to either engage or wait to see what happens and then engage.
Up goes, it seems to be, well, we might be close to our entrance point. If through that...
Well, you know it's the entrance point. I was just pointing out that you remember that there's a passage that may lead to the same room, only wider.
Yes, that's
sorry, I made a comment.
We were...
back to you actually role-playing, so I don't interrupt you.
We've been here, and the passage that they are currently in, we would have gone down at some point because it had the wrestling leaves.
Well, all I hear is screams, pain, and these horrible vibrations that seem to just rattle my bones.
Well, something tells
Kiana says through his gilded mask, covered in his golden robes and whatnot.
I'm gonna let him say it.
Well, he said it.
Yeah, and Nom goes, well, I believe that was the wrestling leaves.
DaGun's visored helm rotates slightly, and then he twists his body enough to look at you. Well, advisor, where are we going?
Well, if we want to see what's going on over there, we might want to be careful while doing so.
Men on 10, crossbows ready. And Sir Menon goes ahead and... I mean, they're terrible to their crossbows. They're almost always cranked back, and they just slide the bolt onto the bore. This is very bad for the bow section, and also very bad for the string, if you want.
Yes.
But that's okay. They maintain it, however. 10 does the same thing, bracing the crossbow over the top of his shield. Just have it ready. We're not going into a formation yet until the advisor tells us which direction he wishes to go. DaGun draws his longsword. And
then, Nom will point out that very narrow passage where the screams are coming from.
We'll go by file. I'm too tall. So, Menon, 10, you'll take the position in front. I request a very rapid decision. Once you're through the area, branch to the right and left, fire crossbows, drop them, draw swords. And then we'll push through the middle. Any problems with that, advisor?
No problem.
Kiana says, well, maybe he wants to cast a spell. Maybe he wants to cast a spell. Maybe he wants to.
Maybe
Silence
I
priest.
can figure that out when I see everything before me.
All right, so 10 and Menon's kind of like get into a single file stack because they can't go side by side through that passage. They have their shields lifted slightly, crossbows over the top, and at DaGun's word, he points the sword, glances at you again.
I give a nod.
And he goes, have at. The two burst into whatever, and you would be falling shortly.
Absolutely.
So they don't fire immediately. They branch in, because this is a new initiative, technically.
Yeah.
They burst in, flanking right and left. The Gaunt charges just after them, kind of pausing, coming up a little short because they didn't shoot. And then he glances over what's going on. And you're right immediately behind him, and Kiana's like, I'm alone. I'm alone back here.
I'm alone back here.
All right, so I will describe the room. Because you just spilled into it, and the reason people are not shooting is kind of like sensory overload here. All right, I was almost there. Back. All right. Well, none of this really matters. 2 exits rest on one wall of the room. Both rest on the west wall. Excuse me, in both the north and southern sections. But don't worry about that. Remember the hooting and the shrieking and all that. So, the dimensions of the room are 30 feet north to west, 30 feet south to east, or excuse me, 30 feet northwest to southeast. Wow, I actually had a fat finger on this. 30 feet east to west, 30 feet north to south, with a 20-foot ceiling height. Jesus, that's so fucked up. Pardon my language.
What was the north to south again? Sorry.
30. It's 30 by 30 with a 20-foot ceiling height.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like, I put southwest and all that weird. And so it was, I must have been really off when I copied that down.
Probably.
Anyway, it's sizable. Nowhere near the size of the room that you were in before. But here's the problem. There are winged creatures, roughly the size of a fist, zipping around everywhere. In fact, at this point in time, there are still 6 of them. Of the 6, 4 of them are actually latched onto things. There's 2 bugbears wildly flailing, covered in gore. 4 hobgoblins, of which like 3 of them are completely being drank by the long sort of mosquito-like probes that are launched into their bodies. There's 3 orcs. There's corpses kind of scattered about. And you spill into that. So 2 bugbears, 4 hobgoblins, 3 orcs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sturges.
Oh.
Horribly winged creatures, vaguely mosquito-like, the size of a chihuahua that fly around very aggressively. Except that right now they've just tapped in. Almost all the hobgoblins are now Capri Suns. Drink boxes, if you will.
That's a great way to describe it, actually.
Both orcs that are, well, two orcs, sorry, there's actually only 2 orcs standing right now.
Yeah.
2 orcs are also drink boxes. And let's see, that means 1. So yeah, there's only like 2 flitting around in the air. The bugbears are not drink boxes, although one of them has been hit multiple times because it's leaking. Whatever the fluid is that is involved in the Sturge's attack has an anticoagulant in it, and it's just leaking out. It looks like... It looks like about 2 hobgoblins have been staked out, and one's completely shriveled. And something like 4 orcs are laying on the ground, completely drained of this, that, and the other thing.
Okay, 10 yards plus 10 yards per level. I'm sorry, I'm actually looking at probably casting out of the book Fireball at this
You were quite literally inside the room, and if you place it right, a fireball is viable.
That's
with a 20-foot ceiling height, it's just viable without any blowback.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at the dimensions and everything.
None of that notices you right now. That's all a hellstorm of this, that, and the other thing in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And that's why the guys came through with their crossbows leveled over their shields, and then they were just like, what the hell? The god comes through. Why aren't you shooting?
That's when Nom goes, okay, we're going to need to...
All right. So it's down to party-ish. Go ahead and roleplay first.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to roleplay. But Nom goes, I'm going to read something out of the book. It's going to be very explosive, very dangerous, and hopefully it burns everything that isn't us.
So we just wait here.
I'm going to ask that maybe you guys hug this particular wall towards me.
They're literally hugging the wall right now.
Then yes, please stay. Yes,
All right. Now party inish.
I rolled a 6. That makes sense. They're all kind of like, what?
On 3, the mayhem continues.
On 3, I am going to see if I fail or not fail, but
so the casting time is twice as long, so it'd be a 6 casting time, and you go on 3 because of your movement.
3. Yep. Yes.
So
this is me.
So the spell, if you start casting now, the spell will go off on 6.
Yes. Yes.
Or yes.
Yeah.
Because
it goes because of the casting time of 3 times. Yeah, it goes
adjusted for your reaction adjustment.
Yep,
yes.
It goes on 6.
So you begin casting now.
I begin
as the cacophony of this horrible, twisted ballet of pain is going on ahead.
Yes, so now I'm rolling the wrong particular dice for this. I need to roll my percentile for this.
Yes, it will be you'll be using the chance to learn spell thing, which would be. And if you make the percentage, you don't lose the.
And since it's a 3rd level spell, it's 95%, and I'm 6th level.
But it's within your casting range,
that's why I'm like, yeah, it is in my casting range.
So it is actually modified by your intelligence adjustment.
Oh, well, my learn spell is 95%.
So the chance to learn spell is 95%.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so there's no negatives, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I was agreeing with
you. If it was outside of your casting range, it would be negatives. My bad.
It would be,
I was saying something else.
Here we go.
So if you make it, the spell is cast at the time it's cast. Hopefully it's not interrupted, and it does not evaporate from your book.
Exactly.
If you don't make it, it evaporates from your book like a scroll.
Yeah. Here we go. 43! Look who doesn't lose a fireball from their book.
So you begin pronouncing the words, and as they spill out across the page, you can see the ink sort of wriggle and writhe, but maintains its shape. As you chant the ancient words, the area centered where you plan to put it begins to agitate. You can see just the heat start to well up and grow as it tightens. So there will be most likely explosion almost from the center of the room.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, as you begin your chanting, there's only 2 sturge that might come your way, but they're most likely going to be going after things nearby. Let me check.
So the lesson learned is I cast fireball.
I cast fireball. Okay.
Okay.
So, before they can do anything, the bugbears, one of them is clutching his wounds and swipes at one of the flitting ones. That's a 13 off his stack up. Come here, you.
Alright, and I get to pull out 6 die 6 because I'm 6th level.
So that's an 18th Thaco, adjusted for strength to 17. AC 4, that hits a Sturge. It tries to swat a Surge out of the sky for minimum damage, which is 3. It could very well survive this attack.
It could.
It does not, though. It is fresh with the blood of something that has fallen, and while a little heavy, it looks like it wants to stretch some more. The short blade that the bugbear's wielding goes gash through it and explodes with a shower of black blood, humanoid blood.
Yes.
Looks like oil spilling everywhere, and it falls to the ground.
Absolutely.
The ones on creatures, hobgoblins that are struggling, like I said, one has one kind of like jammed up on his body, sucking him like a straw. So his silhouette literally looks like there's wings on his head.
Yeah.
However,
you described.
It drinks him this round for 3 more points. That hobgoblin sputters, collapses on the ground, and continues to be pulsed. Yummy. Another one, which is flailing wildly, becoming weaker. I mean, he was pretty much done. He goes down. The creatures right now are still just pulling, and you can see their flesh shriveling up. Their eye sockets are kind of sinking in. More gore, exceptional gore.
That's what Sandagon and Middle
Another one. 4 points. Oh, dude, that guy's still alive. How sad. System shock. Yeah, he's still alive.
Don't worry.
So that guy's Haley. He's trying. It's latched onto him, just draining away. One of the orcs is being drained. It's faring better, but not by much. So it's not fading away. It's near snort, tusks going, looking like it might bite the thing itself.
It might just.
Another one takes half its standing hit points from drinky drink. It goes ah, and the blood loss puts him to a state of shock. So he actually just stops fighting, kind of stands there and wanders around.
With just thing.
It's weird. It's like the blood went to a certain point, and it's like the strength drained out of him, but he's staggering. It's a weird thing.
That is very weird.
So that guy's technically dead unless someone pulls that thing off of him, and even if they do, it'll cause damage.
Yep.
So those are the Sturges. Okay, conscious hobgoblin who's like has his weapon is long since dropped. He tries to wrench this thing free with his bare hands. That hits. As he tries to pry it off, his hands tighten around it, and it just explodes.
Oh.
The problem is that, like I said, the anticoagulant is going through there. So now, after it has died on him,
he just bleeds.
He's bleeding out. He's trying to stuff things in there, but that's what he's done. If he pulls the prosthesis or the probe out, it'll just gush even worse.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But that one's dead. The orc that isn't staggering around takes a short-bladed knife that it's been trying to use and tries to cut off the barb pretty close to its flesh. Oops, I almost fell. 15, that will actually hit. Neutral of Omaha, Wild Kingdom. No, I forgot that's a cold shot technically, but it's not moving, so it doesn't really count as a cold shot.
Yeah.
So yes and no. So he just grabs that thing and hacks it, to which the creature flails around. Bits of the blood it's collecting, spurting in many directions. It vits around, sputters on the floor. That's 0 hit points for it. System shock. Okay, yeah. It eventually stops squirting. And that orc may or may not live through the bleeding. It's got a thumb pressed in to that strange tube that's stuck in its body.
I forgot to mark out that there's now only 2 latched.
Yes. Drinking happily.
Yes.
All right.
Fun,
now your spell goes off.
Here I go. Saving throw is half, so they need to make a
Well, why don't you just roll the damage first? I'll take care of the saving throw. Fireball's well known. We all know it's half damage.
Yeah, absolutely. But I wanted to say that.
Your the damage you do is more important than my saving throws right now.
Here I go. Okay.
You should have 6 dice, I believe.
I do, yeah. $18 total.
The flash of heat bursts up as that tight ball of energy erupts into a shockwave of fire and, well, basically a shockwave of fire. Everything's intensely heated. Stone seems to warm up. At your level, the flames are kind of reddish.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do those saving throws like you said. By the way, everything except for the bugbears are probably dead even if they make their saving throws. Because they'll be at 0 if they make their save.
Yes.
And the Sturgis, those are all they're just all dead. They have 3 hit points, so those are all dead.
You're like, those are just dead.
They just I got bug zapped unilaterally. So I need to know mainly the bugbears. The other ones I'd be making System Shock, and I don't think I'll be doing that. So bugbear number 1 misses his saving throw and gets roasted. His fur singes off. He's on fire. The wave of flame goes through, smoldering his garments, and he flashes against the wall. Super sunburned. No. The second one, 20, makes his saving throw.
Yeah.
And so that's 9 hit points in.
Yeah. From the 18, yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. All right. So he realizes something's wrong, and the other one's getting washed away. He kind of turns and drops to one knee as a wash of fire hits across him. His cloak kind of goes up, which he just violently shakes off and stares, noticing you people for the first time. Around him is a shower of burning wings, bursting apart Hobgoblin and Orcan bits as they're hit by the strong wave of heat and staggering. You guys feel the wash just come across you, but it's not close enough to catch you. And Dagon's like, again. and the ones with the shields are there. Kiana's like, what's going on? It got bright all of a sudden.
I have to unleash a fireball.
And 2 crossbow bolts are released immediately into the last standing creature. 13, it goes skidding wide. Menon goes for his thing. Crit. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
for times 2, that's 8 points of damage. Holy crap, he might still be alive. He has 1 hit point left as he gets that light crossbow bolt slouched inside. Let's go ahead and do a System Shock on that. Over half his standing hit points went down, but he's a bugbear. He tanks it.
Oh.
And Dagon just strides forward. Longsword, draw, cut. 17, that's AC, I believe. Hold on, let me get his shit up here real quick. I'd have to do something for a 20, but anyway, 17. His Thacko is 16 with that, so -1. Yeah, he just draw cuts it. It's larger than man's size. He just died 12 with the longsword. Actually, I said he had the sword out already, so my bad.
Yeah, here he had the sword, yeah.
So yeah, he just walks up and goes clack. So 6 plus his strength and specialization, which is actually that's +3, so 9 points. If we wanted to be a stickler, it's at -8, but that's pretty much dead. He takes the rest of his movement to kind of grind it out, and he's standing amongst ashes, and the heat is slowly dissipating.
It's the first time Dagon saw just suddenly something like that.
Well, he's seen other things, but this is the first time he's seen actual, damaging violence. He's seen the sleet. I believe he has.
Yeah,
he's seen slow, but he has never seen the fire. There's absolutely silence now, except for Kiana going, what's going on? Hey, make room. Oh, wait, there we are. Yeah. He comes out, being one of the few left. 10 missed with his bolt, Menon hit with his bolt, and Dagon's in the center of the room, slowly drawing a cloth across his blade to get the black blood and resin off of it.
Nom goes, there was some flying blood-sucking bugs, so I had to burn them all.
Oh, fascinating. Dagon says, are we going back to camp, or is there someplace else you want to check?
Well...
Kiana's like, he can do that far? Menon says, well, the exit, I believe, is that way. He points at one of the directions. Or we can double back the way we came.
I believe we can kind of go back. It looks like this area was never truly adventured by the humanoids. Probably because of the maze.
The god doesn't say much. He just tilts his helmet. And, well, Ten's like, those poor bastards walked into this. I'm glad we didn't. What the hell is that?
A blood-drinking bug.
That's a little bit different than that, wouldn't it? What are those things? Flippers? What is that? But it says don't dwell on it. So what are we doing? I was asking if we're heading back to camp or if we're heading towards one of the other tunnels.
I think we probably should head back to camp. We did drink a lot of Cure Light.
This time you've actually spent a lot of a day away.
And we
the last time you were gone for a few hours and headed back to the camp quickly because of damage and death.
And we have been gone for a while now, so we need to be able to bring back Livia and number 7.
Well, we're going to need to bring more people back for that, aren't we?
Exactly. And the money. But knowing where we're going to be going from the entrance that we have used to get in here is going to be good to know about.
All right. So you guys decide to leave the network of tunnels.
Yes, and I will mark the passages that we need to go through with the Drow's secret writing.
You have been through most of these tunnels so far.
Yay!
I won't tell you how many of them you've been through because that's not something you should know.
No, I don't know that.
But you guys basically exit out the wider point, heading towards the pale light, and spill out onto the upper level of the gorge, looking out over the miasmic forest, which is still thick with miasma below you. Always something wrong with that lower place. Yeah. There's a path that wanders off in both directions. To your left, it heads towards where you remember the bugbear caverns were.
Yes.
And to your right, it heads over to the hobgoblin caverns atop of the goblin caves. Arguably the easier way through.
Yes, we'll probably want to go through the easier way through to get number 8's body, if it's possible.
Well, yeah. No matter how you go, you're going to end up going past 8's body.
Yes,
it's at the entrance of the gorge where the ambush happened.
Yes, so that's
all right. So
easier path.
Write down your intent, and I think we should call it.
Oh yeah, it's a good spot. So
you plan to head down the gorge towards the hobgoblin place, go through those tunnels.
Yep.
And then exit the goblin tunnels below, and work your way back to the camp.
Correct.
Okay, you don't need to write it down because that's not how these games work for these systems. In fact, if I was doing this correctly, you'd only have like a couple hours to do anything. But anyway, like game time. Two bugbears encounter 6 hobgoblins, 5 orcs, encountered 13 sturges, and had a bad day.
2 bugbears. Okay, finish that out. I'm sorry, I had put my...
2 bugbears, I think I said 7 hobgoblins. I erased some of this.
7 hobgoblins, yes. That sounds exactly what you had said.
It was 5 or 6 orcs.
6 orcs, yeah, because...
encountered 13 sturges.
Yes, sturges. I'm just gonna put... bug blood sucking, so I know. Yeah,
they're not mosquitoes. They're kind of a strange, magical, twisted creation.
Yes, but this is where we're gonna call it. Thank you for being here. Yes. This has been a lot more of a better session than a certain amount of hours.
Sometimes we have problems with. There's sometimes drinking problems. Sometimes it's time of the month problems. Sometimes it's other problems.
So that's what I'm saying. This is a fully functioning, no problems incurred, little hiccups, but mainly on my end. Good night, good day, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. I hope to see you next time.
If you don't have a rogue, you can just run through the hallway. The traps will be fine.
Bye-bye.